next time, as always, peace out. Go Blazers!
Step back, call game like Dame. Now they all know our name. Crossover, then go straight to the hezzy. I'm a dunker like Denny. Small market, yeah, we making it big. Now we got too many cameras. Clinging on guards like Drew. You can't even move, ain't nobody stopping us. Rip City turn, we making some noise. Pass to the present, we get it like Roy. More to be rockin', we bringing the force. Yang with a dime, that's a bucket, of course. If straight and by the dunk, you gotta move. Young and still hustling like Scoop. Come and tap in, see what's new. Blazers up, rise on the crew.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in to an NBA Draft live stream presented by Prize Picks. Today we'll be reacting to the NBA Draft, and I say we because I will be joined throughout the stream by my friends over at Suns Valley Podcast. We'll touch base with them in a second, but the Blazers hired a coach today. I dropped a short on it. I give my thoughts. I'll give my thoughts in a little bit. Not much of a graphical production today, but we will have the bottom ticker, all that good stuff for you guys from ESPN. We're going to be rolling with the ESPN bottom ticker. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. It's weird, Blazers not having a pick in this draft, you know, not much to talk about from a Blazers standpoint unless they pull off a trade, but I don't think, you know, there's always a ton of trade speculation on draft night, but there's rarely ever like huge trades in the middle of the draft, including all-stars or anything like that. So I'm not really expecting anything to happen, but you never know. You never know. So we're just going to kick back, hang out, see who goes where. I mean, this is a great NBA draft. I'll give my thoughts on a few prospects. I'll be honest. A lot of the second round guys I don't really have opinions on. I did not dive in deep to the draft, just didn't have the time or the bandwidth to do so. So, you know, I'll still discuss some teams, discuss some things. We're really just going to hang out, and that's why I wanted to duo stream with my guys over at Suns Valley. I know some of you guys are watch some of their watch parties and that sort of thing. They may slip a few curse words. It's kind of what they do. So just a heads up in case you guys don't like curse words. But we're just going to hang out. We're gonna watch the draft together. But shout out to the Blazers for getting Mike Nori. That's a great coaching hire that they were able to get. I think he's going to do well here in Portland, and I'm excited to see what the Blazers look like under his coaching. The Blazers got a weird deal with the 1 year guaranteed and then second and third year team options, which gives the Blazers the ability to keep him if he does a good job or the ability to move on. Now, some people are saying that the reason why the deal was structured that way is because of what's going on with Chauncey Billups. I don't know if that's true or not. But regardless, it's a team-friendly sort of deal structure there for the Blazers. So happy that they were able to get a guy that I think can do a good job. And then Dundon's happy, I guess, in terms of he probably got him pretty cheap and got him on a team-friendly deal. So I saw a lot of people freaking out, acting like the Blazers looked bad because of the deal they gave, but I think that's all just kind of silly, to be honest. Don't really understand that. So, yeah. Jay-Z Crossover says, here's my trade idea. Jaylen Brown to Portland, Bucks picks, Orlando pick, and Jeremy Grant to New Orleans, Trey Murphy, Herb, and Sharp to Boston. Yeah, I feel like Boston would not value Sharp. I feel like it kind of makes more sense to trade Sharp to New Orleans. And maybe like the Orlando pick to Boston, but I don't hate it. I like that's a reasonable Jaylen Brown structure. I do think Trey Murphy would be an interesting fit there, and would be a good fit there. And then get a defensive player like Herb to kind of replace what you're missing since trading Drew Holiday. It's one of the better 3-team trades I've seen in the live chat. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Yeah, it's just the fervor around the draft for the Blazers is just completely different than the last 5 years that we're used to with not having a pick. But they could trade into the second round. Dundon's alluded to trading cash for a second-round pick, so I think tomorrow might be more interesting from a Blazers standpoint to see who they trade for, that sort of thing. Do you think Ant Simons is going to take a vet minimum to go to Miami? I don't think he's going to take a vet minimum, but that could be a guy that Miami goes after. JC Crossover says, made that trade idea during a Teams meeting. Nice. Well done. Good multitasking. So, yeah. Expect AJ DeBonsa number 1, Darren Peterson number 2, Cameron Boozer number 3, but you never know. Ant practicing with Dame, maybe we sign him. I mean, Ant is friends with Dame, and Dame has a home gym, so I don't think Ant practicing with Dame indicates anything. I think the only way Anthony Simons would make sense in Portland now is if you traded 2 of the 4 guards of Damian Lillard, Drew Holiday, Scoot Henderson, and Anthony Simons. And I don't think they're going to trade 2 guards. You know, if you traded Scoot and Sharp in a Jaylen Brown trade, Jaylen Brown can also kind of play the shooting guard spot, and you have Dame, Drew, Jaylen Brown as guards. You still don't really need to go out and get Anthony Simons. So, you know, I know a lot of people are pining for a return. Blazer fans love returns, especially after last summer, the fun return that we had with Dame coming back. But I don't think it makes sense. I don't think it's in the cards for the Blazers, to be honest. All right, we got Adam Silver to the podium. Can you guys hear the mic through the, can you hear Adam Silver through my mic? No, you can't. Okay. Sometimes the mic will leak like what I hear in my headphones through the mic. No, turn it up. Let me get it on my laptop because I'll probably just play the audio off it there. Yeah, that's crazy that Jalen Brunson was a second round pick. All right, let me just sync up my laptop with my computer here. If it'll let me. Tori said Trey Murphy would be too expensive for your liking. I assume so. I mean, I don't know exactly what his price tag is, but I assume so. YouTube TV is glitching on me. Okay, here we go. We got there we go. Let me guess, they booed him? I think so, yeah, probably. Don't want to show too much of like the camera footage, so I'm gonna pop this up when I need to. Let me move it down though. Okay. Anise DeBonsa. I did not know AJ DeBonsa's name was Anise DeBonsa. I do think they go AJ DeBonsa. I was thinking maybe they go for Darren Peterson before they gave Trey Young that bag. That was such a crazy contract to give him. Anthony Davis is not going to move the needle, in my opinion. I agree. Is this loud enough for when they announce the pick? Do you guys think that's loud enough, or should it be a little bit louder? Let me know. Tori, what percentage chance are you giving the Blazers to make a trade today? Probably 20%. Are you counting just like if they somehow traded their way into a late first round pick, or like actually trade for a legitimate player? So I haven't heard anything besides your voice? Okay, hold on.
How to win, because oftentimes,
Can you hear it?
Andrea, the player that's drafted at the top of the draft, they've been winners. They're historically struggled. It's why they're
I'll just do it all the way. Okay. We'll react to the first pick, and then I'm a hop in with my guys from Suns Valley. Where's Suns Valley podcast? They're about to be here. Yeah, so I'll play the pick announcements over the mic, so that you guys can hear. Kind of just listening to what Tim Lakeler's saying, by the way. You got Shams live updates? Nah, I don't like picks being spoiled, so please don't spoil picks in the chat. It's more fun to just react live. Michelle, you haven't been around for 2 months, huh? Eric's doing his own thing now. Wow, Shams didn't spoil. Maybe since he does stuff with ESPN, they're like, please don't spoil the picks. Thanks for streaming, Tori. Of course. Alrighty, here we go. This pick's been in for a while, but they finally get to hear it.
With the first pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Anise Debonsa Jr.
Yep. Oh, he's a junior too. I didn't know.
the debates.
But there we go. We got AJ Debonsa as the #1 overall pick. Brendan, that's because you're a real one, man. It's because you're a real one. Okay, let me mute that. You know what the funny thing is too? I can spy on these guys as they talk on their stream. It's pretty funny. Look at them talk. Look at them. Gabe's talking about trading for the second pick. That's what the 2 was. Perfect volume for the TV. Okay, cool. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna undeafen.
They're hoping for a sign and trade situation for him.
Fellas.
What's going on, brother?
I knew I heard a room fan.
That's my
I knew I could hear a little.
Yeah, I have a vent right underneath my desk. Because it gets
Yes,
hot.
Joker. That is true, Joker.
What is exactly getting hot under your desk?
My room. Well, that's a good question. That I won't answer.
It is Tuesday, Tori.
Is
No.
so the taco
I had
meat
tacos
is
yesterday.
sizzling
I had tacos yesterday.
under that desk.
I had tacos yesterday.
Okay, he had
Well,
tacos
you ruined
yesterday
it.
because he knew that he was going to be busy today, so he was like, "I need tacos Monday."
I need to get
instead of
Taco Tuesday out of the way.
Gotcha. I feel you on that.
Bro, I'm telling you, this ticker, they're just taking the ticker away like every 2 seconds, by the way, and by the
What do
by.
you mean they're taking away the ticker?
Like
Oh,
it's
that
See,
part?
underneath it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. Normally they don't do that. Normally they show like all this information about the teams
I
and
know.
stuff, which is really cool to show. But yeah, this is why I generally do my own graphics. But I had a mental breakdown trying to do them last year because I was under so much stress. So I was like, let's just take it easy. Maybe next
That's
year
because you
I'll do
bite
something.
off so much, bro. You have to bring in like a whole production team.
Yeah.
A question for you, Gabe, in the chat says, "Would you want Gobert if Wolves salary dump him?" No. Hey, that's my answer to you, Bismack.
Well, how much would he cost us?
I don't know, but still, we have a logjam at center. I don't want I would love to have Gobert. I don't think it's a necessity at this point.
How are you guys reacting to picks, by the way?
Watching, see how they go.
Lazily
for
you
sure.
know.
Because
Unenthusiastically.
I'll play the audio over the mic if y'all want.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds
Yeah.
good.
I don't know if you're ahead. I'm at like 1:30 left on the clock for Utah.
I'm at
124.
126, 25.
Damn. So y'all
I'm at
like,
21.
Yeah, y'all like 5 seconds ahead.
It's all good.
That's
We'll
fine.
get the audio from you. It'll feel real. You know.
Bismack says, "Put the sound on, bro." No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do that. We'll be right on that. Can't wait. Coming
If
right
you
up
want
for
their
you.
channel to die, that's a great idea.
A great idea.
We just crawled
and I
out
think
of the
that's what Bismack
grave.
wants.
We just crawled out of the grave like Michael Jackson in
Oh,
Thriller.
for real, dude.
See,
and bro,
what you drinking?
you
Soto?
know,
It's a little drinky drink that I made myself. It's just a coffee and
The
heavy
green
cream.
screen
That's
made it
it.
look like it was like oats in a cup. It was weird. I think it's
that's
like
because you
slightly
put so much
filtered.
sugary cream in there.
Or maybe it's not.
It's not
yeah,
sugar cream.
maybe
It's just
that's what
heavy.
it is.
It's just heavy whipping cream, bro.
What he likes to
So-
drink is heavy whipping cream with a splash of coffee. You know, like
no,
just a
I
little
don't.
one drop, like from a
I
little
don't.
dropper.
It's just there's so much cream. Okay,
Yeah, we know you're full of cream.
you
okay?
love
Like,
cream, bro. Just like you.
oh, I'm the one that likes cream? Say what? Say word? I mean, this is the blackest thing on the show right now. I'll be honest about that. All right. My coffee. You need to pay attention to who's going to draft Darren Peterson.
CJ the
No,
Goat
they're
McCollum Daily says hi. What's up? Congrats on the extension. CJ McCollum got a bag. He deserved it.
Did he?
Yeah, he got like 20 mil on a 1-year contract. I think it was 21 mil.
Okay, good for CJ.
He hit that game winner against the Knicks to take the Hawks up 2-1, and then the Knicks like couldn't lose the rest of the playoffs. So
Danhausen really helped out the Knicks. Isn't that right, Gabe?
That's your boy.
That's your boy.
Sundohausen.
That's your boy.
Sundohausen.
You know, you're Gabe Hausen, bro.
So, Tori, what's your read on the Darren Peterson situation? I haven't heard you talk about him. I apologize if your
I'll
viewers
talk about
have.
it
Him, by the
after he gets announced right here.
Now it's right
Okay.
here.
With the second pick,
See what Powder has to say.
2026 NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Darren Peterson from the University of
Dang.
Texas.
Yeah. So
Tell us about Darren Peterson.
So there was a lot of, I don't know, he had like a handler or something like that. He had a handler at Kansas that would like, I forget what it was, like tell him not to play. Or
An
he had,
APAC
like,
handler?
No, like he had like people there that like would control his minutes and stuff, and he had cramping issues apparently all season long. So his team would be up 12. He'd have a great first half. He'd come out in the second half, like knock down a 3 in 3 minutes.
Kawhi Leonard situation
would then just basically take him out of games. He would take himself out of games. So it was like, how much does he really care? Is he just going through the motions this college season because he's just focused on the NBA? Like, how much of a competitor is he? Those were a lot of the questions. I think if there wasn't that weird stuff at Kansas, I think he would have been the number 1 overall pick because I think he has the highest upside in this draft. I think he's the most talented player in this draft. Like, he's good, man. He's fun. Like, as natural of a scoring guard that's entered the draft in years. So I think he fits well in Utah. They're going to have him and Keontae George and Markkanen and Jaren Jackson Jr. and maybe Walker Kessler if he doesn't go anywhere.
They have made some good moves, in my opinion.
They did, yeah. They stopped
for Utah.
They stopped drafting a certain clientele. You know what I mean?
Gary wants to know his standing reach because we know you know.
I actually don't know. I don't have it memorized this year, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't memorized.
Kind of
got Ace
disgusting
Bailey
low-key.
last year, and now they got this guy this year, drafting 2 guys that dropped for reasons.
But I don't know. The whole situation was confusing, and I don't know it well enough to like really explain it and do it justice. So
Basically, he had somebody probably from the family, dictating stuff for him because he had to make it to the league.
I need to Google it. See, this is where I'd normally be able to tell you everything to a T. And
Yo, why do you have a ASU pitchfork on your floor?
ASU.
I'm yoking. I know it's
brother.
a Mariner thing.
It's a trident, brother. It's a Mariner trident.
Yeah,
Put some
You know what it
respect
probably is?
on him, bro.
It's probably a Minecraft replica trident.
Yo, that would
like
be that's
little-
true. That's true. It's
Have you noticed the Mariner stuff in my background has been
Yes,
multiplying?
we know. As soon as they won a title, you acted like a baseball.
They didn't win a title. What are you talking
They went to
about?
game
Well, that
7
would
of
that gaslight
And then
would have
they
worked
broke
if
my
they
heart.
did.
Relax,
And then they
bro.
broke my heart.
Well,
Not their fault. They broke your heart, bro. They just didn't have it.
See, part of
They'll
me's
have it
like,
this year.
part of me sometimes is like, I would have more fun covering the Mariners than anything. But then also, it's like, I just want to be a fan. I don't want it to be work. So
I understand. This is why Gabe's like, why don't you do Seahawks content? It's like, because I kind of want to just be a fan.
yeah.
that's some
No.
cop out. That's some cop out stuff.
Really cool just being a fan of a Super Bowl champion.
That's some cop out stuff. And you ain't fans of nothing. All right. You ain't no champion. I'll tell you that right now. You're a Suns fan, which means you're a perennial loser, like
Yeah.
me.
I mean, you invited me to this.
That's true. At least you have been alive for a couple Seahawks championships. My Bears won 2 years before I was born.
Don't worry, the
Ski. I
Indiana
might have
Bears
been the
about to be so good.
No, we're gonna be the Hammond Honey Hunters.
That's actually not. That's actually pretty cool. They came in honey hunters.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just cropping the very left part.
Of what?
It's always
The
there.
bottom ticker. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
man.
talking about the pick is in part?
Yeah.
It's probably
Memphis
smart, right?
pick is in.
I might have to do that too.
Mariners just hit a homer. I can tell because my girlfriend's clapping.
I heard her.
I love
Sick.
it. I love it.
Sick.
Maybe that's what your cat was meowing about earlier. It was letting you know something about to happen.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Roy, our boy Ceasefire Roy, for some reason.
Now, can we explain
Did
to
he change his name?
Blazers
Did he
Uprising
change his name? Did he change
why
his
his
name?
name's his name is Ceasefire because he's Pakistani? I think that answers itself.
We didn't.
Okay.
need to know
Anyway,
that.
longest tenured SVP member. I really want us to drive. Who says I really want us to draft for what? I really want us to draft first round 5-28. I mean, we'll see what happens, bro. Right now, it's not looking too great, but we'll see what happens with us.
Tori,
why
why-
is your owner, Mr. Krabs, cheap? That's a great question. Why is the Blazers uprise owner cheap?
I mean, if you can be a good owner and be cheap, why not be both? I don't care if he's cheap as long as he's a good owner. If he can get us a good coach for very cheap, which I think he might have just did, I'm cool with that.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I totally agree with you. Like, they're not mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
You know?
The
So,
difference between being efficient.
yeah, so you're gonna have to wait and find out.
Yeah. Exactly.
I wish Carlos would have showed up with his whole Beijing haircut. That would have been amazing.
ADOT says he had to pay 8, and that's not the same owner.
With the third pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Cameron Booker
Okay.
from Duke
Okay.
University.
I went just
Okay.
about how expected.
He has been a winning player
He's really nice.
every single
And for Memphis too, that's not bad.
Let's just hope Cameron got his mother's hair genes and not his father's.
Clearly he did. Look at him.
Yeah, for now, that's how
Clearly
my
he
hair
did.
was in high school.
Clearly
That's
he did.
exactly how
Clearly he
my
did, bro.
hair was.
Clearly he's got it. Look at his hair right now, dude. Yeah, he definitely. I can't tell. What is his mom? I can't tell.
Don't worry about her race, okay?
I just want to know.
Let me deafen these guys with their awful jokes. 6 rings, $2.80 donation says Giannis and Bam Bam 83 going to go crazy in Miami. Yeah, the team has absolutely no depth. Absolutely zero depth. You guys are going to be signing me to come off the bench. Tori, do you think Nori's coaching style fits our roster? Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say what his coaching style is going to be. And good coaches adapt their coaching style to the rosters that they have. So, I don't really have many thoughts on Mike Nori outside of he seems like he's a smart X's and O's guy. He seems like he has a good personality, good communicator is what I've heard. He's stepped in and coached a few games that Chris Finch has missed. He's been an assistant on a team that's made it to the conference finals in back-to-back years before this season in the Timberwolves. So, a lot of that surface level stuff looks good and checks out, but until we see it in action, it's hard to really say if he's a good coaching fit for the type of players that we have. Do you know when Mike Nori press conference will be? I assume Thursday or Friday. I don't think it'll be tomorrow with the draft still going on, but maybe it will be. Nori's a defensive coach because AD resigned Rob Williams. Yeah, those guys might be able to combine for 82 games together. Unfortunately. Grant's -1 first-round pick. Shea right now seems to be underperforming his contract. 4 picks for Ant with those assets is a hard no. Yeah, I do think Grant is a negative contract that you have to attach a first for. Yeah, if you guys have questions, feel free to ask them. I might not answer them right away when I'm on with these guys, but I'll deafen and answer questions, go back through and see what you guys have.
I mean, they still got that. It's just weird. Good that they got Giannis, but now you got 2 dudes basically playing the same position. I don't know how it's going to work out for them.
They're going to lose Norman Powell probably.
Yeah, like Miami.
Oh, they do have Norman Powell. Why would they lose him?
He's a free agent, and they're hard capped and only have about $19 million left to spend. So they're like, oh, we have a full double.
Weren't they all like an apron 2 or something like that?
Notice how Torrey just knows about what's going to be the Heat's downfall. Like, he just knows that he will study. Okay, that he will get ready for.
Yeah, well, it's like I think a lot of Heat fans think we have a full mid-level exception, and then we have like room to resign Norm, but they have 19 million to spend regardless. So it's like if you keep Norm, he's probably going to cost that much. You're going to have nothing else to fill out the roster. That's why I don't think they'll end up being a top 4 seed. They don't have much shooting. They don't have guards now. Like Davion Mitchell is their best guard. If they lose Norman Powell, it's not pretty. If Bam or Giannis misses any sort of time, that team's going to really, really struggle. It's just really top-heavy, and when you look at the teams that have won it all and had success in past years, it hasn't been the top-heavy teams. You guys know that, given what you saw with Beal and Booker and KD. So, you just saw the Knicks win with Jalen Brunson as the number 1 guy and a good supporting cast. The Pacers almost won with Tyrese Halliburton as the number 1 guy and a good supporting cast. Unless you have an elite guard or a Wembanyama level guy, which I guess you could say Giannis is a Wembanyama level guy, but the thing is the Spurs also had good guard play. They had Castle, they had Harper, who played really well, and their undoing was De'Aaron Fox laying an egg in the finals. So you need good guard play to win. I just don't think they're constructed to truly win. I think they might be a good regular season team that just isn't good enough offensively in the playoffs. So I'm not buying stock in them making any sort of finals run or anything like that next year.
I agree with you wholeheartedly on that one.
Really quick, guys.
And just the amount of draft compensation and young talent they gave away, it's going to be tough for them.
Yeah.
If I keep it respectful, could we go back to this whole Carlos Boozer's mom situation? I said I'll keep it respectful. Cameron.
You don't know how to keep things respectful.
All I'm saying is, for the age, pretty elite for the age. And then when she was prime, 26 years old, bro, 27, 28. I mean, we're talking, what was Boozer? I mean, Boozer must have game, bro, because that woman was triple elite when she was 27 years old.
I mean, he was Carlos freaking Boozer.
She must have not seen that hair.
Bulls picking.
The Chicago Bulls select Caleb Wilson.
Yep.
From the University of
Caleb
North
Wilson.
Carolina.
All right, top 4 picks, not a surprise. I haven't paid attention to mocks outside of the top 4, but this has been the top 4 guys for all season. It's funny that Cam Boozer could have went 2 to Utah and played where Carlos played, or went 4 to Chicago and played where Carlos played, and now he ends up in the middle in freaking Memphis.
It's a good spot for him, though.
Yeah. Caleb Wilson's going to be a fun player in Chicago. But all they do is draft, power forwards. They drafted that Asenge guy last year. They drafted Buzelis the year before.
I love Buzelis, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Buzelis is going to be their 3. That's going to be a big lineup because they're going to have Giddey at point and I don't know who else, but...
If the Suns take a 4, do you think, because I think I like Rasheer Fleming at 3 just as much as I like him at 4.
The bold take.
You don't? You like 4?
That's
No,
a bold take.
I think defensively he's better if he can be a secondary rim protector guy than somebody that's trying to chase around quicker forwards.
Don't agree with him, Sunday.
I was just about to,
Okay, he's not your
Just don't.
co-host.
I also think if you slide him down in positions, his ball skills become more glaringly bad for the position.
So that's the thing, is that he would have to direction his career towards developing that side if he played the 3. I just think he could be an elite wing defender, and I'm not sure which I want more, the wing defense or the paint defense.
He's more of a 5 than a 3 to me.
Yeah, I'm with Tori in this one. So I do think
Bro, you're just...
I don't know. He does have an underrated tendency to guard on the perimeter, though.
He could do both. I think he could do both.
Switchable 5 is a better role for him than he has to chase around quicker forwards at the 3.
At least Code agrees with me.
Well, that's
But you want Fleming at the 3?
I would like him to follow the Kawhi Leonard path, not a power forward.
Yeah, but Fleming's
path.
not. He's taller than.
He's bigger than Kawhi. Doesn't.
Yeah, he's bigger than Kawhi. He's taller than Kawhi. He's a forward, man. I don't think he's gonna be a wing.
You're just making me want it more now.
Well, okay, that's fine, but just to let you know he's going to be your starting forward this season.
I agree he doesn't have the handles necessarily to be a 3 yet. I 100% you're right about that. He'd have to
He's
develop.
going to be your starting 4. I promise you, your starting lineup, depending on what happens with Mark Will, is going to be Green, Booker, Brooks, Flem, Oso. Mark my words. They just cannot help but start Oso.
I'm gonna let Tori flame Gravia real quick. I love you, Gravia.
I don't
but
even have your
he
chat.
said
up. Yeah.
he said Flem is Chris Bosch, bro. Not trying to be a dickhead. It's like I don't see that. I don't see.
Bro, the freaking just nothing but the snort. Like,
I knew it would make Tori snort at minimum.
Yeah, no. I mean, Chris Bosh was drafted in the top 5 in a generational top 5 outside of Darko Milicic, and
oh, that I forgot about Darko
Milicic, so
bro.
Can we just say, like, okay, so let's give Gravy a little break here. I don't think he's saying he is as good as Chris Bosh and will be. He's just saying, like,
him of Chris Bosh.
You know, but I don't even see that.
then I can look at like 100 players in the league and say, oh, this one little thing looks kind of similar.
That's what I
to
do.
Chris
That's what I
Bosh.
do,
Like,
baby. That's what I do. That's what I do, man. You know,
it's like Blazer fans where Sharp hits a mid range jumper where he elevates and oh, that looks like Kobe. Like, all right, I guess.
But does it look like Kobe?
Not really.
No, I'm just messing.
Like, you know, Brea clearly models his game after Booker, so it's nothing to. I don't think it's weird to be like, dude, Kobe's like. But you put Timu in front of it,
Yeah.
and then it makes it okay.
You know what I hate that ESPN does? They do this with the NFL draft too. They'll just like show the player that's about to be taken and just talk about
completely
him.
ruin it.
Literally, you have
Yeah.
all the time after the pick to talk about the player. They didn't do that with Young Hansen, though. I mean, even they were shook.
Yeah, they
shook for
kept that quiet.
one.
So, why you think? Obviously, they're going to take Keaton Wagler, but me and Sundo were talking about your new coach hire, and Sundo said, "Man, it's like weird that they picked a coach on the day of the draft or the day before the draft." And I was like, "Well, maybe they wanted to get him in and be like, hey, here's what we're looking at. Do you have any input, or do you think?" But then Sundo said it feels like the Blazers do like a baseball situation where the GM don't even consider what the coach wants.
Yeah, I don't think you're considering what the coach really wants here, because the coach, if he's been doing interviews for head coaching positions, he's not, focused on scouting these guys, and you just brought him in. Like, I highly doubt he has a say in the process. I mean, the Blazers don't have a pick, so it's easy for him, and if they have, they might trade for a second, but they're just taking a stab in the dark that you wouldn't really need to consult the coach on anyway. All right, here we go.
Pick is in. It's that dude from Illinois.
With the 5th pick in the 2026 NBA draft,
Just
the LA
because Twitter was
Clippers
talking about it.
select Keaton Wagler from the University of Illinois.
I hate taking him that high. I hate taking
I watched
him. That
him.
high.
He's a baby, bro. He's very talented, but he is a baby. But he is extremely talented. Like, he's almost like a drafting stash, but he's not overseas.
I think he's 6'6" and he had 0 dunks last year.
Nah, bro. He's more of a.
I mean, he's a little.
He's more of an
He can
outside
shoot.
player for real.
He can shoot, but like he was like a 3-star prospect this time last year going into Illinois. And the question was, is he even going to see the court for Illinois? And then he became their best player. Like, he truly came out of nowhere. He can shoot the ball. He's just not athletic, and it's not like the Luka type of unathletic where like he's shifty and uses his body super well and this and that. Like, I just think he's going to struggle to create space. And he's going to struggle with physicality. So, yeah, he's young, so he can develop his body. But just,
I mean, are they planning on starting him?
I mean, you don't really take a player.
You don't draft this high, yeah.
I mean, they're
That's what I'm
probably
saying,
still
you
trying
need
to
to
win if
develop
they keep
him.
Kawhi, because they're not going to have their pick next year. They don't really have their own, or I don't think they have their own pick. So they're probably still trying to win. So maybe they bring him off the bench. They would probably bring him off the bench, I guess. But this draft is so loaded, you don't draft somebody with the 5th pick and don't plan on at least playing him.
Watch this dude play, Sendo. He's just like I would draft him this high, honestly. In this draft, I would draft him this high.
I would take Mikael Brown.
He's so skilled, and then I'd get him on steroids the second he walks through the door. Like
I would
Ayton when he
take-
came to the Suns.
I would take Mikael Brown and Braden Burries over him. Braden Burries is my guy in this year's draft.
Okay,
I don't know how familiar you are with him because he's not a big.
not
Ten
very.
guy.
Yeah. I'll take your word for it.
But yeah, Braden Burries is my guy. And
No,
normally I have
Zambuki
multiple
didn't-
guys, but I didn't pay enough attention for that.
That did not happen, Zambuki. Calm down. I don't know in what world you would think that would be allowed to happen under Jordan Knott's Phoenix Suns, but that definitely didn't happen. Don't fall for that crap in the chat.
We had a $2.79 California, and I know it's not California, but CA really looks like California. California Bucks, some Newsom Bucks.
Okay.
Says Giannis and Bam Bam
Is that from Six Rings?
83. Yeah.
Yeah. This Heat fan who's
no,
a Canadian apparently has been donating me money.
Yeah.
Just can't stop talking about.
I'm
how
reading
Bam
your
dropped
chat,
83
by the
points.
way.
Oh, you're reading my chat?
I'm reading yours.
Oh, I
for
thought you were reading your own chat. I'm like, this dude is.
No, I was just trying to
This
help
dude
you
is
out.
everywhere.
Gonna go crazy in Miami.
I already
says.
read that donation.
You did? Well, you were probably muted.
I
You
was
didn't get to hear it.
I was deafened.
So there you go.
Yeah, you were too busy talking.
Right? Can we hear your
Cameron Booter's
donos,
mom.
please?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
speaking of
my
moms,
one donation.
Speaking of, I knew Keaton. You know he. Come on.
What were you gonna say? You knew by the look of
was
Keith
gonna say, I-
Wagler.
He's a good looking man. He's a young little baby face, a little Mr. Steelio girl. All right. Where do you think that comes from? Actually, his dad's kind of handsome too. Let's
Both.
be honest here.
Both of them. Both.
It's a
of 'em.
handsome family. Dad might be hotter than the mom, if I'm being completely honest, but that's a story for another day.
That's crazy.
Bro got that clavicular jaw. You know what I'm saying?
Not the clavicular. He's out here.
You
What do they
know?
call that? Looks maxing. He's out, bro.
Yeah.
Out here looks maxing, bro.
What's up, West Coast? Best Coast. Are Blazers going to do any sort of moves this draft? What are your thoughts? Probably not. Maybe trade for a second and draft Young Hanson's little brother.
Keep refreshing Twitter here, Gabe, to see if there's any news about the Suns.
Brooklyn 6.
Yo, that Ade Mara, is that how you say it? Ade
Yes.
or is it Ade?
Ade.
Bro he plays big. I like that
He
about
is
him.
big. Yeah, he's 7.
But not all bigs play big.
True.
DeAndre Ayton.
True.
All
What do you
right.
got here for Brooklyn, Tory?
Acuff is who I think they'll take. I would take Burries or Brown. I mean, it's all guards, and they took like 4 ball
Yeah, I was about to say,
You
like,
remember
it's
last
all
year they took
guards here,
5
bro.
rookies in the first round and kept them all, and they were like all ball handlers? Now you look at what's on the board. Actually, Mara here, given that they just traded Claxton, I wouldn't be shocked at. Because they have all
Bro,
this
they're going
ball
to the guard.
handling.
They're going guard. They're going to
Yeah.
go guard just to prove.
What happens if all 15 of our players can all handle the ball?
Exactly. They're trying to do what the Suns are doing right now. We want positionless basketball, but size doesn't
And by
matter.
positionless, we mean we don't care how tall you are. Can you shoot threes? Will you launch them? So you got a
Rubens is-
decent look. I was gonna say, go ahead. What do you say?
Ruben says, "Yo, I'm turning 16 on the 25th. I'm no longer a baby. You're still baby boy, Ruben. All right, stop.
At least
it.
let's call him driver's license Ruben for now.
Okay. We'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Ruben the driver. Baby driver
Take his in.
Ruben.
They're about to announce it. I'm
Just like the
promise you, they're
movie.
going guard here, Tori. Let's go with Brown.
The Brooklyn Nets select Mikael Brown Jr.
Yeah.
from the University
Yeah.
of Louisville.
Alrighty. Oh, I forgot to take those off. Fun player, good athlete. struggled with his 3-point shot like first half of last year, and then found his shot. A lot of people say he might have the highest upside in the draft, which is kind of crazy. Like, he could be really good. I mean, a lot of the players in this top 10 are super high upside, but I
What a
like,
blop.
I like him more than Wagler, though. I do like him more than Wagler. Is Brown nice? Yeah, Brown's nice. Brown's good.
I wanted to ask you real quick, man. You got a really good look at the Suns last year. And, BB helped you out, got you out of a jam, in the play-in. But so what do you think the Suns need to target to get better for next year? Like, what would you go after?
Better podcasters.
Well, I mean, that's a given. But go on.
I mean, for real, just more like two-way, well-rounded players. I feel like you got a lot of guys that like do one thing particularly
Shut up,
well.
Sundo. Stop chiming in.
No,
Like real man's talking.
Goodwin's your defender. Grayson Allen's your shooter. I feel like you guys don't really have a whole lot of like well-rounded players, but also not enough guys that are like a true threat to break down defenses off the dribble either.
Explain that a little more. And explain why it's not Booker or Green.
Well, yeah, those two guys can break down defense.
I think he means after the fact.
After
those
Okay.
two, who's going to do it?
Yeah.
Well, now you're just making
Who's
Sundo's argument.
Because Green's not really a passer. He's a bucket getter. Like, who do you have with Booker being kind of like a combo guard?
Can I be honest?
Who do you guys have as like a table setter? Who do you guys have that can constantly run offense, break down defenses,
I've been meaning to
things
get into
easier on
this.
other players? You guys don't really have anybody else.
I'll tell you who we have, and I swear he's great at it. It's just Jordan
Jamari
the Otter.
Bouye.
No. Now I have to think of someone else. No, I'm not Bouye. Obviously, Colin Gillespie is a good 3-point shooter, but his first skill is facilitating and table setting and floor generaling. Coach Ott don't let him do it. He says no. He doesn't let anyone do it.
How much of it, though? How much of it is like Ott sees him every day in practice and all these games, and it's like, okay, he can't handle that responsibility. Where, watching from the outside, it's easy to say,
I don't think that's it, bro. I don't think that's it. I think what his mindset is, why have the ball in? Why let Colin make the decisions when I can have the ball in Book's hand all the time or in Jalen? He wants the ball in their hands, and then when they get stuck, give it to a shooter, aka Colin Gillespie. Like you never see, except for when he's in the G League, and he looks exactly like Tyler Kolek in college. Like he looks exactly like.
I'm gonna fact check you on that. Colin Gillespie.
Watch him in the G League, dog.
Well, I'll pull up his.
He's baby Nash in the G League.
So rumors are about the Hawks that they're focused on.
Yeah, he averaged like 11 assists per game in the G League. All right, valid.
Thank you.
Valid. But
I'm
I mean, it's
telling
just
you, dog,
different.
like-
It's different being able to the athletes are better and more physical, and Gillespie isn't like the quickest dude in the world.
Okay, so he drops down to 8 assists a game.
I mean,
to
but,
go with
but
his
think about
15
oftentimes
points.
like his creation is going to come off of somebody's closing out on a catch and shoot on him. It's not like I'm gonna break down somebody in an isolation situation and get around them.
I'm talking straight up pick and roll maestro. In
Yeah,
G
he
League
cannot be
with
your. He cannot be your
Oso.
third best. He cannot be your behind a combo guard and just a bucket getter that doesn't pass. He can't be your like number one table setter creator. That's a problem. Like he can supplement that, but he can't be your number one guy in that regard. In my opinion.
Because he can't defend on the other end.
All right, here we go with Sacramento.
With the 7th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Darius Acuff Jr., from the University
Okay.
That's a fun. That's
Okay.
a fun spot for him. Who do they what throwback big man do they trade him for in 5 years like they did with Halliburton and Sabonis?
What throwback big man do they trade him for? That's a good question.
This dude, did you guys ever watch this dude in college?
Haven't seen him play
I did.
yet.
I watched a little bit.
Dude, he was insane.
Yeah, pretty good.
He's
Yeah.
arguably like the best college guard that John Calipari's ever had, which
Whoa.
that's saying a lot considering
Yeah.
the guards that Calipari's had. But like he had games where he was dropping 40 to 50, like just taking over games. Like he had an insane run. All the Twitter analytical people that like analyze prospects based on like stats and spreadsheets and stuff hate him. And I just think it's kind of ridiculous. Like he's going to be a true, I think, test for like trying to analyze prospects with like stats and analytics versus just like watching them play and watching them dominate, because he dominated. And Calipari guards always do well when they get to the league, for the most part, other than Ty Washington. You know,
Ty Washington.
your guy Ty. So yeah, I mean, he averaged almost 24 a game and shot 44% from three, 6.5 assists in the SEC, which is like, you know, decent league. Yeah, he's cold. He's good. He'll be exciting for Sacramento.
Real quick, Romero, Sundo don't know nothing about him. I'm the one that misses Oliver Tree. Okay? I'm the one that misses Oliver Tree.
Sure. All IQ says, are we
R.I.P.
really running it back after getting swept? Yes. And yes, our entire season will be in the hands of the development of 2 players that we drafted last year. Is that what you want? Because that's what I want. I want to see those guys play. So I don't think it's exactly the worst thing ever. Also, just a quick rumor I saw. Apparently, Atlanta's looking at the guy from Michigan, which does sort of tie into Suns news
Yaxel?
because the rumor was that the Hawks were going to be interested in matching Mark Will, but maybe this will change some things if they draft this guy. Just a heads up.
Yaxel's not a center.
He's not a center, bro. He's a wing.
The guy from Michigan?
You talking about Mara or are you talking about Yaxel? Or are you talking about Morris
He's
Johnson?
probably he's probably
They
talking
got
about Mara.
three
The center, the
front
center,
court
the
players.
center, the center.
Mara.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like they are on a mission to never let a Kongwu start. So, would make sense.
Yes, as the Atlanta Hawks are increasingly focused on Michigan center Ade Mara with the 8th overall pick. Oh. Just a heads up for that.
All right.
Put a damper on that
Since-
Mark Williams rumor for the so
I like to unleash Tori on the chat because
Why?
you know,
why would you do that?
because then we get to be like the nice parent, and then he gets to be the, you know, disciplinarian parent because he don't give a rip about them. Okay, nor should he. They're peasants to him. Tori, could you just take on, and I whatever you say is cool. Like, I'm not saying you need to take my side of it, but what do you think of our split in our Suns fandom that thinks that the Suns need to trade Booker and build around Jalen Green?
Build around.
I can't wait to hear this.
Build around Jalen Green. As
Don't
your
say it so
centerpiece?
insultingly.
Build around Jalen Green.
Don't say it like, you know, like he didn't just cook up Denny until BB showed up with a wall and everybody got a little smooch off. And
You gotta control yourself.
I love
that's
kissing
number
walls. Go on.
one. Yeah. You said build around Jalen Green. Where like he's like your number one player.
That's what they want, Tori.
Do they like being miserable? That's so absurd. That's so absurd. You might as well go sign Cam Thomas if Jalen Green's that good and build around Cam Thomas. My chat thinks it's insane. Good job, chat. Good job, JP Savvy.
They are there. A lot of them are just. They feel like Booker's at the point where you need to move off because of age.
How old
And
is
that
he?
Green is
30?
29. About to be 30.
He's in his
Literally
prime.
30.
What do you mean move off of him because of age? If he's not,
These
going downhill. He's falling
We-
off a cliff, apparently, according to them.
we have a chat full of 10-year-olds, so they think that 30 is really old, bro. Like 30
it's
to
like
them
3
is
times
like
their
50.
age.
Well, it
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah.
30 is unk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comment from my chest says Jalen Green isn't even funny to name as a build around. Yeah, like that's insane, man. Y'all gotta get your brains checked or something, because if you want to build around Jalen Green, like what?
Boy, they're just hurt. They're
What
just hurt,
what
bro.
in
They're
what
just hurt so bad.
inconsistent high volume scorer on average efficiency leads teams to championships? Like who's the closest comparison to Jalen Green that led their team to a championship as the number one guy? Who's the closest comparison?
Trying to think. You talking about just offense only player?
Yeah, like a shooting guard that doesn't really create for others, takes a lot of shots, like can get hot and score some, but
Kobe?
see,
But he
here's
was a good defender.
Here's the thing,
He was
though.
a good defender.
If you're sitting here saying the Suns should build around Jalen Green because Kobe won a championship 15 years ago, that's insane. Like,
Because he's not Kobe.
because he ain't Kobe.
On offense, he ain't Kobe, and he ain't Kobe on defense.
Like, nobody's afraid of Jalen Green like that. I mean, anyway, here we go with the Hawks pick that Sundo spoiled.
With the 8th pick,
Code says that's not the point, Tori.
I hope it's not it.
the Atlanta Hawks select
Hope it's a guard.
Fleming,
Then that rumor stays
It is a
true.
guard.
University of Houston.
Kingston Fleming.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Good. The rumor still lives. The rumor still lives. Now,
He was
breaking news.
like,
Suns.
what?
I'm joking. I would never. I was just messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Fleming's is fun. A lot of fun players in this draft. I feel like I've said that about everybody, but yeah, really good defensive player. Was really good at Houston. I guess is their long-term point guard. You know, they re-signed CJ for a 1-year deal, but Flemings will take over that spot. I still think they could look to trade for somebody to upgrade their team, but you know, you got Jalen Johnson there. You kind of just need another star. I think Flemings can be a star though. Good mid-range shooter, really quick, really crafty. This was a good pick for them.
Sweet.
Dallas at 9, I don't think will take. Wait, you didn't want the Hawks to take Mara because you want them to go after Mark Williams, or what was the deal?
Yeah. So the rumor was that the Hawks were one of the teams that was looking to basically match Mark Will.
Why do you want Mark Will to walk in free agency where you get nothing back
I
from?
don't want him to walk, but he is a short-term option. They've already said that he is.
We
I'd
we
much
want to
rather
sign and
see-
trade him and get
Yeah, I
You
someone.
want
remember
sign
how
and trade
excited
him
you
just
guys
to-
were when you got Mark Williams? Like,
It
was this time last
that was
year.
Until he couldn't
It was
play
when you guys were, like,
in
not-
the play-in. That was until he couldn't play you guys in the play-in, and then didn't.
well, I
play
could
the
have told
entire
you
first round
that
of the
he
playoffs.
had a trade rescinded
Hey,
because
look,
of his
brother.
physical.
Brother,
100%.
okay, we didn't want to listen. Okay, we were little fanboys.
No.
Now
The
we're hurt
excitement,
fanboys.
the excitement came from. It wasn't just Mark Will. It was the fact that at that moment, we knew we had Malawach, and then so it was like we went from Nurkic to Malawach and Mark Williams. That was what the excitement was about. We have a
What
better.
pick did you guys give up for Mark Williams, though?
29.
The 29.
Oh, that's it. And then you guys traded up
Yeah.
to 31 to get Flemings anyway. I thought you traded the future first.
No, it was like a future first and a second, or it was like that 29 and then a second, a future second. For
Okay.
Yeah.
I think is what it ended up being.
Yeah. And
some
so we
reason I
felt like
think
we had
that's
solved, we knew we upgraded our center rotation greatly. That's why we were like over the moon, because that was the position we had just been bleeding at ever since we let the greatest center. We had this center, bro, and he had a Tesla motor for an engine. I don't know if you know that.
We know.
And so, you do.
His Tesla
'Cause
motor
you guys
couldn't
stole
get
him
him
away.
out of his icy
Yeah,
neighborhoods.
he was supposed to be shooting
no.
threes like middies, bro.
He shoots threes like middies, Tori. In practice, in his mind on 2K.
I don't buy that at all because his threes look so
Terrible.
strenuous.
Hey, look, bro. He said that during a press conference in the preseason. I've been hitting threes like middies.
He shoots like kind of like not as ugly, pretty ugly though. He does have a backpack shot like Draymond. He's got a little bit of a backpack shot, and he alligator arms every shot, even the ones that go in.
Shot's so flat. He just throws
So
it.
flat, bro.
Which works from mid range, but it doesn't work from three. Because
Yeah.
you got to think about it, to shoot it that flat, he has to shoot it so hard from three.
And it has to be perfect every time, or it can't go in, because it's gonna hit some rim.
Brunson just won a ship as a high volume shooter and weak defender. Brunson's more efficient and a
Ooh, he
much
kind
better
of called you
creator
out.
for
He kind of
others.
called you out.
Well,
What's up?
yeah,
He's
like,
saying the example for Jalen Green is Brunson.
which is
of-
just insane.
Building around an offensive first shooting guard.
Brunson regularly averages close to 7 assists per game. Jalen Green's never going to do that on low turnover numbers. Brunson is more efficient. He's craftier. He makes better decisions. He doesn't settle for as tough of shots. Well, there's Mike Schmitz in Dallas's front office. That's weird to see. Yeah, no, like people. I feel like Suns fans are losing track of what archetype of player Jalen Green is.
I just think Suns fans are hurt after going 2-0 in the NBA Finals and then losing 4 straight, and they're still coping hard.
Like Jalen
That's what I
Green in
think's
5 years has never been anything but garbage efficiency as a scorer. Has never been a passer. Like, I just don't get it. All right, here we go with Dallas's pick. Braden Burries is my guess. He would make a lot of sense here.
With the 9th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Morez Johnson Jr.
Whoa! He's the first Michigan guy to go.
Wow.
That's crazy. A lot of people like him, and he's risen, but I did not expect him to go ahead of Mara and
He
Yaxel.
is risen. I will agree to that. Question: is this new Mavs GM also a lifelong Lakers fan?
Who? Mike Schmitz?
Yeah,
Why a lifelong
I was
Lakers
just
fan?
wondering. Well, it
You
just
know
seems
who
like
he
they have
is,
a
right?
type. It just seems like they have
You
a
know who
type.
Mike Schmitz is, right?
He looks familiar, but I don't know.
Have you ever heard of Draft Express?
Yeah.
He founded Draft Express.
Whoa.
Then he got hired by ESPN to do like their draft coverage. And then
No, I
the
knew about
Blazers
that, yeah.
the Blazers hired him to be a part of their front office the last 3 years. And then late this year he got suspended for tampering for Young Hansen, like illegally talking to him 2 years ago because they love themselves some Young freaking Hansen. And then the Mavs signed him to be their GM. So that's his story.
What's the point? How can you goose your ability to get Young by talking to him?
Well, no,
How
they
does
still
that
got
work?
him, but yeah. It's
Yeah,
like the
well,
team
how
got
does that affect
fined.
getting him?
I don't know. You're not allowed to like talk with players like that are, you know.
And we're gonna
17.
act like the Spurs didn't talk to Wemby when he was an embryo.
They didn't need to. Like, you.
Please,
What is
they've
talking?
had that planned.
Yeah.
Exactly, talking doesn't do anything. I don't understand.
Yeah,
how
which is why
talking
it's
helps.
stupid. Which is
Yeah.
why it's stupid. I don't know. I guess to sense when he's like entering the draft because they really wanted him. and he could have entered the draft a year before he did. So maybe it's something to do with that. I don't know. I don't really know what they gained from it, but this is a weird pick for Dallas, I think. Because he's like a 4-5 type, and I guess Lively has injury issues, but I like Flag at the 4 and Lively at the 5. He's like pretty well-rounded, versatile, can play some defense, so it's just kind of like a weird team for him, I think. Shout out to Muvsy Hoops with a $7 Canadian donation. I'm not going to insult him and call him Californian. Says, OMG legendary collab. Thank you, Muvsy.
Appreciate you, Mugs.
Let Muvsy know if you guys want an intro banger. He'll rap for you guys. I totally just made that up. I don't know if it's true, but he might.
I would
Sundo's producing with Muvsy on the track.
Sundo on the
Let me
beat,
know.
though.
No, I do need to get back into making beats again.
You're kind of washed, though. You're kind of washed,
it
so
might
don't
be
worry
washed,
about
bro.
it.
It's been a minute.
Spurs fan Gary says, I feel like all the arguments against Green are applicable to Booker, but he's untouchable. I wouldn't build around either of them. Neither is a good centerpiece.
I mean, Booker is a better version of Jalen Green. Like, Booker is a number 2 player on the championship team. You don't build around Booker as the number 1 option.
I think all of us agree on that. I think all of us, the 4 of us with Spurs fan Gary, even though he's, let's be honest,
Booker almost won a championship as a number 1 option. What has Jalen Green ever done?
Suns fans are going to argue that CP3 basically made that happen.
Like he was the quarterback, but no, I don't think anybody was saying Chris Paul was the best player on that team, were they?
All that proves is give him a quarterback and he can
lead
you to the
that's
finals.
An absolutely legendary quarterback, so good luck replacing
Get him.
that. But
But he was doing work with Rubio too.
Yeah,
Marco Rubio Jr.
I mean,
You mean Ricky Rubio?
today's day and age, you can win a championship without having like a big 3, but you need like a good floor general, like Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Halliburton, SGA, right? Like the Spurs are maybe the outlier because, Castle and Harper are still young, but those guys stepped up. But they have Wemby, who's like an outlier, right? And it was their point guard and De'Aaron Fox that kind of screwed that series up for them. So, yeah, like going back to the conversation we were having earlier, like this is where Portland doesn't have a problem bringing Dame back. And, you got Drew Holiday. Like Drew Holiday would be a good point guard next to Booker.
Heard he wants to come to the Suns. Go on.
Yeah, you wish. So yeah, you I don't think it has to be we have to get a better player than Booker now or we have to trade Booker now. Just go get a point guard that can actually run some offense. Try and get some guys that can create but also not hurt you defensively and just improve your roster around Booker and see what that looks like. And then it's probably still a situation where like, oh, we need to trade for maybe a number 1 guy, but Booker is still young enough where the Suns can take their time. And if they do a bad job of building around him by the time he's 32, then you trade him. Like you'll still be able to get good value back, I think. So
I think so.
Gotta be patient right now.
bro.
Like that's the thing with in today's day and age, man. Like every sports fan, a player plays bad, it's trade him, get him out of here, right? Like Booker struggles in the playoffs,
I get
it's
that.
trade him, get him out
I just
of here
think the Suns have been doing a pretty good job at getting some younger talent and are continuing to get younger talent. On this
what
team
younger
around them,
talent looks good without having Devin Booker on the floor, though?
That's my point.
But
those guys this team's only going to continue to get better.
You got good young role players.
I think the only person on the team that quote unquote would be tradable is Jalen Green, and they've already said they're not doing that. So
yeah,
this whole we want Booker gone is not going to happen just because that extension's just
they
making it not possible. It's not going to happen.
They can be more patient than fans want them to be. Is basically my point.
Yep.
Mrs. Sundo, I put Romero in timeout for 10 seconds because he was carrying water for Ayton. Go ahead, Tori.
Go ahead.
Water
Adam.
for 8.
2026
Oh, here we go. Bucks pick in.
The Milwaukee Bucks select Braden Burries.
Braden Burries. Oh, he's gonna help make the Bucks picks worse for the Blazers. Damn. No, I'm just kidding.
Make him worse?
Yeah, he's gonna take him to the playoffs in a couple years.
Mm.
See what the Bucks look
I
like after
love Braden Burries.
trade.
This is my guy. 3 years from
How do you
now,
think he
when he
fits
makes
with
his
their new
first All Star
assets?
team, just remember that I said this is my guy.
Does he fit well with these new assets? Because they got.
I mean, none of their assets.
yeah, because they got.
I think he and Ryan Rollins will be a fun backcourt. I think they should move Tyler Hero ASAP.
They did a good quick turnaround rebuild, bro. It's kind of tempting. I
It's
don't
going
want
to
to
be a
trade, but
multi-year rebuild.
but what they got looks good, bro. Like,
What
are
looks
you out on
good?
Are you all the way out on Jovic and Harrow?
They didn't even get Jovic.
I thought they did.
No.
No, they got Hawkes, bro.
Hawkes, are you out on
Hawkes
Hawkes?
is like a good sixth man. I don't think he's ever going to be much more than that. Like,
Okay.
You can go find that.
But what about Khalil Ware?
Backup center to Miles Turner.
He's basically like Ayton if Ayton could shoot threes a little bit.
And also had
Like
testosterone
he's
in
low.
his body.
No. He has a questionable motor. His defense isn't good. Like he can shoot threes and move, and he's athletic. So everybody's like, "Oh, he has so much upside." But I don't think Khalil Ware is ever going to be a star. I don't think he's ever going to be a star. I think he's kind of similar to like, oh, could Christian Wood ever become a star? Because look at the way he can score the ball and move with his size. Like, I don't know. Like Ware has hypothetical upside, but it's that type of upside that I don't think he's ever really going to fully fulfill. So, what's your like blue chip young asset that
You're not wrong.
you got in that trade? The 13th pick, okay, you should be able to draft like a decent player, but it's going to be hard to get a star there unless you hit an absolute home run. And Khalil Ware is kind of similar, where it's like he's probably not going to be a star unless he, completely fulfills his potential, which is unlikely. So for trading a player like Giannis, man, I don't know. I think they could have flipped Jaylen Brown and gotten at least their own picks back, which, if Portland wanted to trade the Bucks picks back for Jaylen Brown, and I think one of those picks will be a top 5 pick where you can probably draft a guy that you feel better about becoming a star than whoever you're going to draft at 13 and Khalil Ware. Like, Hero has no value. Hawkes probably makes sense to flip him too. I don't like that package for the Heat or for the Bucks. I don't like that. The Heat are left barren, and I don't think will be a top 4 team. And the Bucks, it's going to be a multi-year rebuild, and they don't have their own picks. Like, as a Blazer fan, I'm happy with that trade because I think those picks are going to be really, really good. Or have a chance of being really, really good now that they screwed up all the odds and stuff.
Why does Bro's dad kind of look like a fat Michael Jordan?
He does, bro.
Kirk says, what about Illinois guy, Wagler? I like Birdies more than Wagler. Nah,
He
where
says,
is
what
much
do the
bet?
Sun-
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh,
No, the guy asked, what did Suns pick? Well, we're going to see. They don't have nothing until 47. The rumor is they're going to try to move up to get Koa P. We don't know how well that's going to work
how
out.
are you going to get up to
So
like
we'll see.
22?
Oh, no, that's just what's they're trying to do. I don't know. They don't have assets to just do that, though. Like, they just
Yeah.
don't.
Well, everybody wants Grayson and Royce.
Yeah, dude, I've been telling you guys.
So unless they got some
everybody wants
magic
them.
or they got some blackmail on somebody, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But we can hope and wait and see what happens.
Yaxel Lindeborg would be a great pick for Golden State. Would be a great fit for Golden State. Or Mara, since
So
they don't really have a big.
Let's hope the Warriors choke here.
Ware much better than Ayton or Turner. I mean, is he?
I like that
Then why'd he
graphic.
get benched?
Eliminated by Suns.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I
of
can't wait for the
Koa
Suns to be
Heat?
on the clock for the graphic of who they got eliminated by.
It'll just say Netanyahu eliminated Suns. He's a
I ask
powerful prime
one-
minister.
I ask one favor of you.
I know he can never just.
I ask
he
one
just,
favor of you.
he just can't, bro. Right? He just can't do it.
I know he can't control the words that come out of his mouth. I get it, but
I'm
I
a
ask,
Zionist,
you
and I
know,
don't want
how
to
long-
apologize
I
for
How
ask
long
that.
have
one
you
favor
known
of
this
you.
man, bro? How long have you known this man, though? Right?
This is why I don't normally bring him on my stream. That's why I go to your stream.
That's right. You can
so
bring
I
me
don't
on
feel
your
like
stream.
I'm
I'm a minority.
responsible
We can make that work
for
out.
what comes
That's true,
out of
that's
this
true.
guy's mouth.
Oh, you can bring me on the show though. I just don't know anything. I'm just stupid as dirt.
I was talking about
At least I could-
Michael. I was talking about Michael Netanyahu. He works in the Blazers front office. You don't know about him? You're kind of assuming some things,
I'm going.
and it's coming off a little groipy. Okay.
Gabe's in mid-season
So-
form already, bro.
Jesus, save me.
Corey the Builder over here,
Gabe's
you
in
know?
mid-season form, and it's only June 23rd.
See, I got a
okay?
comment in my chat, and I agree with this comment. It says, F off with this politics BS.
And
Gabe.
Gabe. Just go ahead and mute him for the stream, Tori. It's
I
just be
know.
me and you.
I know. I'm like, I'm lonely
me
over
and you,
here now.
brother.
It's just me, so I want to hang out with my friends.
Tell him, please let him know. I will go back to being a perfectly
Oh
behaved
my gosh!
little
I'm going back.
goal.
You're back.
and we're good to go. All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna start.
Code says we lost to the Blazers because of Book.
True. Trade him, build around Jalen Green.
I mean, why does this dude kind of look a little bit more like Scottie Pippen than Scottie Pippen looks like Scottie Pippen?
Yeah, it kind of does look like Scottie Pippen.
Speaking of Scottie Pippen, how's Tamani looking for the future?
I mean, he's a good like fifth, sixth best player on a contending team. His defense last year was not as good as it was the year before because he was gambling too much. Wasn't really like locked in defensively. When he's knocking down threes, he's fun. He's just inconsistent. So some games he can be awesome if he's hitting the three, and some games like he's 2 for 9 from three and brutal. So he kind of is what he is. He's a good role player.
Do you think he still has room to grow though? Or does he feel like he's kind of hit his shooting ceiling?
I mean, he's the type of player where it's like he's probably never going to become like a shot creator. There's little things he can improve on, but it's probably not going to be anything drastic. All right,
I don't ever see him as shot creator, but
yeah.
With the 11th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select Yaxel Lendeborg
Yep.
from the University
Yep.
of Michigan.
I've never seen a
Damn.
more Warriors-coded pick in my life.
agree.
That dude is such a Golden State Warrior. Like, yeah.
Man. I hate that they got him, to be honest.
I do too.
I hate that they got him. I hate it.
He's going to be there like Draymond type of role, I think, because he can pass a little bit, put the ball on the floor a little bit, knock down threes. Like, he's not a defender like that, but like that's their long-term Draymond replacement.
He'll probably knock out their young talent a lot less too. So, you know,
Yeah.
a lot less
Hopefully.
boxing matches in practice.
Look, he looks wholesome. He's crying. He's smiling. Yeah, I don't think he's knocking anybody out.
You think this is what they needed? Because I don't think they've answered their center situation yet.
Well, Draymond can still be a small ball 5, and you can always find centers. Dude, OKC's going to end up with a Daymara, and he's going to be great for them. Damn it. That's their Hartenstein replacement.
Man.
That's their Hartenstein replacement. Because they're going to have to cut money, you know, all the good role players they have and stuff, and the new apron, and Hartenstein makes a bag. So you can take Mara, play him for a year under Hartenstein, and then shed Hartenstein's contract and have somebody that could be like a similar type of player. Yeah, I would be shocked if OKC didn't take Mara here. That is such a perfect fit for them.
Still here, Tori?
What'd you say?
You're still here?
Yeah, after
He's still hanging in there.
after me and my chat had to, we gave.
I've been
gave the
reprimanded.
lecture.
Good. That's right.
I got
Reprimand.
the call, and that's cool. So I respect it. You said I was in mid-season form. You're right.
They have Sorber too. I didn't like Sorber as a prospect, and then he tore his ACL, so I'm not really. I don't factor him in. But yeah, Mara, so they can trade Hartenstein's salary in a year, is just such an obvious decision. So watch them take Baba Miller.
Yeah. We might need to resort to witchcraft, and I hate to say that. Just stop OKC.
We'll be all right, bro.
It's just they're like
Did they win a championship?
how Elon
And
is
he's
now,
not a machine.
is now a trillionaire. They're like a trillionaire in the NBA as far as assets.
But they didn't win a
and-
championship, though.
I know, but
And I,
They're
I, no,
so
I would
built
be-
to go
I would
back
feel
again.
if they would have repeated, but they didn't.
Well,
The Spurs,
if the
Spurs
refs
turned into the bad boy Detroit Pistons.
if the refs would start reffing them like everyone else, maybe they'd fall off.
all you gotta do is turn into the bad boy Pistons for a series, and then they go away.
I think the Blazers should try and pick up Braylon Mullins. He went back to college.
just come out and announce the Mara pick already. We know.
Okay, see, that would be good for them, though.
Big Merc says, I don't even care anymore. I'm just sad Suns didn't make a move for Yaks. I don't think we could have gotten up that far no matter
How?
what, dude.
Who and how? In what world would the Suns be able to do that?
What would you have been willing to give up?
I don't even
For
know if Jalen
Yaks.
Green could have gotten you a high enough pick to take
See,
Yaks.
well, I guess what I'm
And
saying,
we're
like,
sitting
what
here
we-
talking
like-
about building around Jalen Green.
You said he's saying Green. He wanted to
Said
trade
Green.
Green for it.
I don't know if Green would have. You know what I mean?
JP
It's-
Savvy,
yes.
I knew you would like that comment.
What do you say?
He says, sure, the refs are favoring the small market Thunder. Bro, that's BS.
No, the refs aren't. They don't have. No, it's about the fact that they are so well run as an organization that they're unfair. Like it's
Blazers
they
fans
just
want
have so many assets.
Blazers fans want Anthony Simons back, but like we have Dame, Drew, Scoot, and Sharp as our guards. Like, why? Why do we need a fifth guard?
Did he earn himself a payday from Celtics, or would he be affordable?
Oh, he's not even. He wasn't. He didn't even finish the season on the Celtics.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
He finished the
That
season
season
in
was a
Chicago
blur.
because Vucevic got traded to the Celtics. Which, what's crazy? I had a dream last night that Vucevic in a playoff game for the Celtics dropped 13 points, 32 rebounds, and 23 assists. It was a really weird dream. It was a really random dream. But
I don't even want to tell you. I have a weirder dream, bro. It is so weird, bro.
I don't want to know what goes on in that mind.
I think you want to hear it. So I'm a massage therapist, right?
Oh boy.
No, it's not as weird as you think. It is. It's not bad weird. It's just weird. I had a dream that like clients were like, I'm like behind in my schedule, which is like a common stress dream for me. But then for some reason, I look down and I'm massaging somebody, and I'm massaging like contents that make a salad into their skin. Like not into, but like I'm mashing salad on somebody's body. I'm like, I woke up, I was like, what happened that made my brain I don't even eat salads, bro? Like, It was insane. So when you said weird dream, I'm like, okay.
Oh, here
let's
we
see
go.
what
Here's
he.
a pick.
Yeah.
Mara. Got a bet.
Yep. 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 So obvious. So
And that
obvious.
is,
Well, I
gosh,
hope
you're gonna
this dude's
continue
a
to
bust.
just be freaking. Nah, bro.
Did that Vucevic game winner against Portland traumatize you? That might be where that dream came from.
Right.
Dude. So what? They have Hartenstein.
What up,
Oh,
Matty?
I just
Now
put
this
two
guy.
and two together. So the Mavericks, they took Morris Johnson from Michigan.
The coach.
They just hired the Michigan coach, so maybe that's why.
The coach. Yep. That's
Yeah,
exactly
I'll be
why.
your coach if we get Morez Johnson at 9. Yeah, interesting. So in the span of 4 picks, there's been 3 Michigan Wolverines that got drafted. This is how does OKC do it every freaking draft, man?
Here's how. When you prepare better than everyone else, you put yourself in a better situation to succeed. Like, they are so prepared for every contingency. They have stocked up picks to the point to where, and they have a great decision maker. You know what I mean? Like, they're just a responsible, extreme responsibility and foresight. And so,
And meanwhile, while they were doing all that, we had James Jones just giving away every.
meanwhile, we were
draft
like,
pick
yo, if
for
we trade for
Torrey
KD,
Craig.
yeah,
And the
that's
KD trade.
literally
for sure.
No, the Tory stuff, like, we just gave him up. We could have signed him for like $4 million. Let's go ahead and trade something to get him back. Like, we were doing stuff like that, just
We didn't
putting
draft Halliburton,
band-aids
we
on top
drafted-
of band-aids.
We drafted Sticks, and then
We didn't bother to ask our coach if he hated his guts.
we just traded them for Torrey Craig.
Dude, I would, if I was another, in retrospect, if I was another team, I wouldn't let James Jones within a country mile
Not even close,
of my
bro.
franchise, bro.
Heck no.
No way. After that, jeez. And it's like, really? You didn't learn that lesson from your predecessor, Ryan McGettit-Dunna, the year before you took over, when he took Ayton over Luka? You didn't learn your lesson? You didn't see that you need to take a franchise floor general? Okay.
He didn't draft Kamara. I'm not going to give that to him because Brian Gregory was on the staff at that point. So no, we're not going to give him credit for Kamara. That was definitely a Brian Gregory connection.
I think it's, you never know. I don't know.
Oh, I know.
We don't
Oh, I
know.
Oh, I know. Okay.
Mm.
Oh, I know. The point being is if you had somebody who was actually focused on doing what OKC did, and that was actually drafting young talent and developing them, the Suns would be way better off post KD trade than they are now. But they're not, because we are too busy trading picks for veterans that didn't keep up the snuff and didn't even retain those veterans. We let them walk. Okay? That's the point I'm trying to make. KD trades was just, making those things worse, those facts worse.
And then the Beal.
And then the
The
Beal trade.
baby
also.
Beal
And then
trade.
The Beal trade. Then the Beal trade was just like, hey, we're going to go ahead and just keep digging that hole deeper.
All I gotta say, Burner, is wait till you see my new coffee mug. You're gonna lose it, bro. You're not gonna be able to handle it.
Sando, how'd you like your guys' intro?
Oh, dude, the intro's great. Now, if we could just get some music behind it, that should have been the appetizer to a better intro. So, but that, hey, all I got to say is hands behind your back like you're under arrest.
You know? I usually don't say it.
What don't you say?
Paul says KD betrayed us by
KD did
playing.
not betray us. KD played freaking phenomenal when he was on this team. What are we talking about?
Well, I've come to a new conclusion.
Oh, you've come to a new conclusion? Okay, I want to hear this because that's not my conclusion.
I
Go ahead.
think I want to admit, I think I was being a little bit of I liked KD rookie year in OKC. I was already a KD stan. So I was already like in the tank for him. So because he's so talented, I just felt like, hey man, he's so good, he's producing so well. So what if he's a little bit of a jerk? Y'all need to figure it out and win for him and help him win because he's trying to carry you statistically. But then I thought about it and it's like, I think it was Keese on Twitter said something about like, look at, how much we got back for KD at age 38. Like, that's how good he is. We got all of this back and it's helping us and whatever. That's his opinion. But it made me think like, well, he is that talented, but it's also nice that he apparently is such a cantankerous soul that he's able to help get you some return, but then go to another team and it's not going to work. So you don't have to watch him win a title because he can't get along with other human beings. He just can't do it. You put him in a room with 9 other guys, or I guess 14 other guys, it's just not going to go well. So I have to admit that he probably, after seeing all the text messages, all the burner stuff, I can believe that his deserved arrogance, he needs to somehow not be arrogant, even though it's very understandable why he's arrogant. Does that make sense?
Sure.
No, it don't.
It does it makes sense. My point being is like he said KD betrays by playing. Like KD played lights out when he was on the Suns. I don't think he played terrible when he was with us. He actually was dropping buckets when he played with the Suns. So that's not a factual thing at all.
Who, the Suns?
Yeah.
The Suns. KD?
Yes, when Kevin Durant was
he
here
played
for the
great.
Suns, he was played lights out. It wasn't this play that got him out of was
the
fact that they had no assets.
But clearly the locker room wasn't right, bro. Nurk tried to warn us and you wouldn't listen because he's Bosnian, bro.
Yeah, Tori, Nurk tried to warn us. Okay.
I didn't know Bosnia was a touchy subject. Are we still at war? It's a wonderful country. I don't know what to say here. But we wouldn't listen to him because we didn't like him. And he was trying to tell you there are problems in the locker room. I think I'm willing to believe that it was stemming from KD not being easy to work with.
Probably that, and then Bud trying to tell Beal that he needs to be Drew Holiday, and Beal not liking that and getting upset.
As much as I hate Bud, why can't you tell a player that you'd like them to play like Drew Holiday? Drew Holiday is way better than Bradley Beal.
But what I take from it sounds like the Bud hire, KD, and Beal was just a perfect storm of.
You're right.
And that's all there is to it.
All right,
that's all you got to say about that.
This picks to Milwaukee, by the way.
That's right. That's right.
With the 13th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Nate Amen from the University.
Okay, so the Bucks get Burries and Amen. Amen's interesting. He's like tall, can kind of shoot, struggles getting to the rim, struggles finishing, needs to get stronger.
Give me a player comparison.
Chat, what's a good player comparison for Nate Amen? It's a tough one. I'm gonna Google this. Player comparison.
Nate Amen.
Often compared to Jabari Smith Jr., Franz Wagner, and Chandler Parsons.
Okay. I'm loving his Steve Harvey suit.
Like, he's tall and kind of fluid. Has a lot of upside if he can get stronger and like use his body and finish better around the rim.
Why don't they just give him a Bucks hat, bro?
He was
Why
like
do we have
the
to do this?
fourth ranked prospect. I know.
This is how the
hate it.
NBA works, bro.
Giannis when he came in. Giannis showed more like passing, playmaking, and shiftiness though. Like that was the one thing with Giannis. If you go back and watch his tape, like you can just see the way he moved at his size. He also grew after he got drafted, so that helps. But like the way he moved at his size was unique.
Also, Nurk said Coach Bud was on the sauce. I mean, would you be on the sauce if you was coaching that team that season?
I'm surprised he was on the sauce because he looked like he had gotten so healthy. How do you get healthy? Like he lost all that weight that he had when he was with Milwaukee. He was looked like looked like he was on that Sundo diet.
Who are you talking
Coach Bud.
When Nurk was on that podcast talking about how Bud was
about?
basically an alcoholic and was kind of giving out all the tea about what happened that season. And I was saying, wouldn't you be on the sauce if you had to coach that team that season?
I mean, he thought he had a
Explain
championship
to all those
roster.
lackluster press conferences where he's just like, need to move the ball more.
Play randomer.
Yeah, it was like all that explains
You
all
weren't
those
nearly
press
random
conferences, bro.
enough.
Hate to keep bringing that season up, but they really did fool us with that 12-0 start, huh?
Bro, his dad
It wasn't 12-0, but it was like
huge.
whatever.
Look how big his dad is.
That's his dad. Good lord, that's
He's
his
just
dad.
sitting closer to the camera, but yeah, he looks like he's 7
That's a pretty big guy, bro. That's a
He's
pretty man.
big. I bet you he's
Big man,
tall
bro.
as heck. He
definitely
looks
played-
taller than his
That's a
son.
left. That's a left tackle, bro. That's a left tackle, brother.
With his father. Let me see if I
That's a
can find it.
D1 left tackle.
Nah, I don't think he's taller.
No?
I'm looking at a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big old boy. Kind of looks like he invented KFC. But that's another story.
Bro, I've been.
Uh,
Don't even talk about food. I've been calorie counting. Like
You
the
too?
last. Yeah, I've lost
I've not been
I've
calorie
lost
counting.
like 7 pounds in the last 2
Yeah,
weeks.
you look lean in the face, man.
Yeah,
Congrats.
yeah. Finally got to the point where it's like, you know what? I gained 10. When you remember when I went to California, I gained like 10 pounds on that trip in a week. It was not good. 'Cause all I did
Easy.
was eat.
Yeah.
And I haven't really lost it since. So I'm just hardcore this summer.
But Tori's
Hardcore
not-
calorie counting.
or he's not on Carno Vision.
Nah, man, just calorie deficit. I don't need to do all that like weird meat.
Bro, he's on look at that. Look at that height. They're
know.
they're about the same. But
Yeah.
you're right. Lil bro is gigantic, dude.
Yeah. Ugh, that disgusting trade. So yeah, I'm trying to lose like 30 pounds in what?
Whoa, I didn't know Squidward went to the Heat too. That's cool. That they got Squidward, Bobby Portis.
He's Squidward?
You never seen the meme?
No.
Look up Bobby Portis Squidward. Even he agrees. Even he posts it. He ain't even mad about it.
That's funny. Why couldn't they get
That's
a
not bad.
2032 pick swap? What calories you at, Tori, today? Like 500.
Whoa.
That's why I don't
That's
want
why
these
you're
guys
hungry.
to talk about
That's
food.
why you
I
hungry.
went and got
When'd
some
you wake
Cool
up?
Ranch Doritos. I've eaten like 5 of them.
When'd you wake up?
Like 10 hours ago.
Are you doing like the whole intermittent fasting thing too? Or are you just like, nah, I ain't doing all that?
You don't. I mean, if you're
I
gonna
don't-
count calories, you don't have
I feel
to.
like intermittent
That's the whole.
fasting
No,
is
but
just like an
if you
easy
went-
way to
if you
keep
went,
your
like,
calories
crazy.
low.
It is.
What if he just went crazy with it?
So basically, I'm just trying to have a 7,000 calorie deficit a week. Like my base metabolic rate's like 2,600. So I've Googled this. When I go and play basketball for 3 hours straight, I can burn like 1,500 calories because I'll lose 5 pounds. I'll literally weigh myself, go play basketball for 3 hours, come back, and I've lost 5 pounds. Like I'm Bankero.
This dude needs to put on some weight, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, he's swimming in that suit.
Tori, what trades are you looking for involving Blazers? I mean, anything that makes them better. Trey Murphy probably costs too much. Jaylen Brown would be cool, but don't really know what the Celtics are looking for if they're trading him for somebody not named Giannis.
Joker, I still have plans to go to the summer league. I can't get either of these guys to go with me. They don't do stuff like that. So, you know, it's kind of a one-man show over here, but we'll deal with it, I suppose.
I really would have liked to have gone. This was a plan for next year type of trip. Who's trading? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we know, Powder. We know.
And with the 14th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Hannes Steinbach from Würzburg.
I don't like Steinbach.
I didn't like him last year either.
Yeah, I'm not a Steinbach fan. I also think that's kind of weird. He's like a tweener big. They kind of need a. I mean, there's not a lot of centers in this draft, if you haven't noticed. So they have some talent at like every other position. So I guess you just go for best player available. But I don't know. I don't think it was Steinbach. I think they should have went. I like Kareem Lopez. Man, this sucks. The Blazers should have the 15th pick, but they made that Larry Nance Jr. trade so long ago. If I was the Blazers here, I would have taken Kareem Lopez for sure. It's really simple. Stop overcomplicating it. Eat mostly single ingredient foods for a month and eat until you're full. You'll be surprised how much weight comes off. How am I overcomplicated? I've lost 7 pounds in 2 weeks.
No, you're doing the undercomplicated thing, which is count calories. It's just I never want to do that because it's rough.
I think it's talking about.
You just get an app that counts
keto.
your calories and whatever food you put into it.
No, I mean it's rough to eat less calories.
Oh yeah.
It's a rough, you know. It's,
I mean, weight loss
but
weight loss in its simplest form is
mathematics.
yeah, it's burning more calories than you consume.
I'm gonna grab my coffee. BRB.
Burkhard Steinbach played with Dirk.
He's from Germany.
Burkhard. Can we call you Gabe Hard?
I'd love it.
You like Seneca Jr. from Houston? Yeah, I do like him. He would have been, I think, a fun fit in Charlotte.
But Sundo, I know you can't give yourself a nickname, and that upsets me because I came up with the best one for myself. Gabezilla, like Freakzilla. But then I have to get on steroids to live up to it, you know?
Yeah, and you definitely get that little peanut. Boy. You know what it's like dealing with this guy, Tori?
Fun.
You know? Always a trip with this guy. Oh, they got Dirk Nowitzki in here congratulating the guy. Apparently his dad played with Dirk. There's the connection.
Would you rather take the risk on Kawhi or Davis at this point if we made a trade for a big name? Kawhi. Kawhi, because he's a better fit, and when healthy, he's a better player still. I mean, it depends on cost, of course, but yeah, Kawhi. I'd rather have Kawhi than AD for sure. Anyway, we got Bulls on the clock with the pick from the frickin' Blazers. I hope Larry Nance Jr. was worth it, guys. The
Where
1
is he
year of
anyway?
Larry Nance Jr. He was in Cleveland getting DNPs or something like that. Like, he might be out of the league now after this offseason.
It's a shame.
Resign Ant or Thibault? No Ant, Kirk. I know you want Ant back, but he makes no sense. If it's Cam Carr, I'm crashing out. 70 Bub, do you like Cam Carr? Is that your guy? Larry Nance Jr. Blazers legend. Facts.
Corey, T.O. in our chat says, how do you like your new coach? I know you probably explained this already.
Yeah, no, I like him. I mean, I like assistant coaches that are coming from situations where they've seen a lot of playoff basketball. Like have had to help game plan for playoff basketball. He's a funny guy. Have you guys ever heard his halftime interview clips? Some of the things he said. I retweeted one of them today. If you haven't seen it, you should
Which
go
guy?
check it out. Mike Inori, the Blazers head coach. Like some of the stuff he says in the halftime interview.
Oh yeah. He's funny. He's fun. The players love him. He's smart. So I just think it's the perfect. Hopefully for you guys, it is. But
yeah, I mean, have to wait and see on some of the X's and O's stuff. But from everything that I know, he seems like he's going to be a pretty good head coach and shouldn't have trouble getting the ear of the locker room. So, looking forward to it.
well, Blazers are on the up and up.
And they really are.
Brendan says going into the
I say that
offseason.
sarcastically.
Yeah, we'll see what we do this offseason. Brendan says going into the offseason feeling pretty freaking low on Sharp. Well, if the Suns fans want to build around Jalen Green, then I guess we could build around Shaden Sharp as our number one guy.
Hey, how about we just trade you for Shaden Sharp?
Jalen Green
make it
for
easier for
Shaden
you.
Sharp. I wouldn't even do that.
Joking, bro. I'm joking, bro.
The biggest test for Mike Inori is how does he use Shaden Sharp. I'm not low on him if he's in the right role. I'm not as high as the people that think he's a star because that implies that he's a guy that has the ball in his hands a lot and is making a lot of decisions and playmaking and this and that, and he's not good enough at that sort of stuff. Not consistently enough.
You left that burner, Gabe.
Bro, when I bought this, my wife was like, "You should get it." I was like, "You know what Burner's gonna say if I show up drinking?" It is insane, but it's an old school mug.
Look at what I got.
That's dope. Is that from your store?
No, my girlfriend got it for me.
Oh dang! You should put that in your store.
No, this is unique.
I'd buy it.
One.
Make one like that for your
My
store.
store's broken. Stuff doesn't.
Me too.
I gotta figure
Need
it
to
out.
fix it.
Dang, what happened to the white flight shirts?
Because somebody tried.
they're still
somebody
up.
tried to order a hat, and I didn't realize because I thought the store was just broken. So then I gave them a refund. I was like, I'll still try and send the hat, and I can't get. It was drop shipping, and I can't get it to work. So it's yeah, I don't know. Would be cool, but
All I want is for you to be able to, from YouTube, from our video, have the little images below
you guys can do
of
that.
Not with the store I picked.
What store did you pick?
I picked one of the 3 stores that YouTube was offering, and it didn't work.
Just shop. It's Shopify.
Well, we should both try to work on that this
Yeah, this
off
off season.
season.
Where is our store at, by the way?
If I don't take 2 months off.
No. Yeah.
Here we go with the Bulls.
With the 15th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Dalen Swain from the
Wow,
University of Texas.
it's pretty high for him. Dalen Swain.
I think I got to watch him play much this year. What's he like?
He can score off the dribble. He's not the best 3-point shooter. Can play some defense. Can pass. Honestly, he's a little offensively. He's a little Jaime Hawkes-ish to me. if he can figure out how to become like a consistent 3-point shooter, like he's a good 3-level scorer, just well-rounded, kind of Swiss Army knife type of guy. It's just like that team. You have Josh Giddey, who doesn't shoot the ball well. You kind of want more floor space, and they just got Claxton, who can't shoot, of course. So I don't know. It feels like they go for these like wing forward types that aren't great shooters, but like can do stuff off the dribble and do a little bit of everything. It's kind of their archetype.
Jalen Swain. What happened with the Bulls front office? Somebody was saying that there was a shakeup.
Yeah, they redid their whole front office, which they should have. I mean, they were directionless for years, so
Right.
a lot of
And they didn't call you.
No, they called Tiago.
That is shocking.
They called Tiago
That
to
is
be their
shocking.
coach. All the Bulls fans.
No,
were
I'm
like,
talking you for front
Oh,
office.
I know.
You're too important to be coaching.
I know. I need to start checking my LinkedIn messages.
I would imagine they overflow with. All right, you probably got. It's probably just Cronin, like, bro, please like me, please, bro, I'm trying to give you a job, bro. Why won't you respond, bro? That's all it is.
I don't mind Cronin now, by the way.
Yeah, little babyface turn. I love it.
I mean, the Denny trade was great. Getting Kamara out of the Dame trade was good. I think the Drew trade was okay. He brought Dame back, which was cool. Like I didn't like the way Cronin handled the Dame thing. But if Dame can forgive him, I can forgive him. Some other people can't ever forgive him, I guess. But I feel like if Dame can forgive him for the way Cronin handled the Dame thing, then we should all just kind of like, that's water under the bridge for them. That's water under the bridge for us. I don't care anymore. What have you done for me lately?
Business
It's kinda where it's
is brutal.
at. Some people just can't.
There is brutality within business. You learned that a little bit this year. I learned that a few years ago. Brutal.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. I mean,
So it's just part of growing up. You just have to accept it because you can't change it. You can bang your head against the wall and demand something that ain't going to happen. But what do you think of the number one pick here from BYU, AJ? Like, is it I haven't seen him play that much, to be honest. I didn't watch BYU.
I watched him play in person in March Madness, and he had like 37 points, and his team had like 70. He played against Texas. He played against Jalen Swain, who was the last pick, and just was like unstoppable, but nobody else could do anything. Yeah, he's really, really good. I think he'll be a 25-point per game guy in a couple of years. Maybe give it like 3 years.
That's
He'll
cool.
Be a 25-point per game scorer. Good mid-range shooter. Three's a little questionable, but I think he can end up being a solid 3-point shooter. But like some of the mid-range shots he hits, like he's big, athletic, moves well, handles the ball well, like plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Too bad they screwed up that Ricochet pick.
I know, that was such a bad pick. Said it at the time. Hated that pick. Bruce Davis, member for 43 months, says, hi, brother, go Blazers. What's up, Bruce? Go Blazers, man. Shout out to Muvsy, member for 9 months, says, who do you think the Raptors getting, fellas? I think Kareem Lopez would be a Raptors type of pick. I also think Chris Senak would be a great pick for the Raptors as well. As like a long-term center who can maybe learn how to shoot threes, because you got Colin Murray Boyles at the 4 who can't.
Thoughts on Malika Andrews' blouse under that suit?
It's blousing.
It is. It is.
Tori, will Blazers do anything? Probably not today. That's why we're hanging out. We're hanging out. Suns probably won't do anything today, so we're chilling.
Here, we're just living on a prayer right now, brother.
Yep. It's weird to watch the draft without like any excitement.
Dude, seriously. Like last year, we were all in. This year, it's like,
That's the trade-off
see if
of
something
getting into the
happens.
playoffs, you know. But of course, you'd rather have it this way.
unless you root for OKC.
Yeah, then you get to double dip. Man. And I just can't hate OKC fans or the franchise. It's just, of course, they've got some players that rub you the wrong way. But growing up in Nebraska, dude, I can't hate on a town like
Mariners ended up
Oklahoma
winning.
City that don't have nothing to root for, you know.
What'd you say, Sundo?
The Mariners ended up winning.
Yup. Cal hit a homer.
Sick.
With the 16th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Bennett Sturts from the
Oh, yeah, Bennett Sturts.
He's actually good, bro. He's actually good. I'm telling you. Like, he's... I watched, bro, bust us up, bro. Like, we stopped in one game, but... Man. I think that's a good pick.
He's such a Grizzlies
What do you
pick.
think?
They like their older prospects. No, he's good. He can shoot.
Isn't that going to be... Do you think that's going to be more of the norm since players are getting paid in college and they don't have to leave right away anyways?
Yeah, I mean, some younger players going back. I think especially the second round because you got a lot of guys kind of.
According to Shams, Memphis is trading number 16 pick Bennett Sturts to the Oklahoma City Thunder for 2 second-round picks.
There's no way it's just for 2 second-round picks. Huh?
According to Shams, bro.
There's no way it's just for 2 second-round picks.
According
Is
to
it
Shams,
17
bro.
and 2 second-round picks?
I don't know. Hopefully. Yeah, probably. I think that's what it is. Hopefully.
Swapping.
I hope
and
that's
then
what it is. I hope that's
yeah,
what the
yeah,
swap
it'd have
is
to
right
be.
here. Because if it wasn't, that would be nuts.
There's no way. That is what he tweeted, but there's no way.
I know, so I'm saying it's what he tweeted. It's right there. So yeah, but I'm hoping you're right. I'm hoping it's a swap and the seconds. But
You know how pissed because they have the 17th pick. It has to be 17 in 2 seconds.
Dude, if they get 16 and 17, I'll rage.
bro, I'm refreshing here.
I will rage if it's not swapping 17.
It's in multiple seconds. It's all that's out there right now. There's nothing about the 17.
But this is Shams, Shams being Shams.
And Suns fans are upset saying we couldn't do this. No, we couldn't do this because we don't have 2 seconds in this draft.
Can't believe he's going to OKC, dude.
Damn, so they got Mara and Sturts.
Bro, OKC, they can't keep getting away with this.
Yeah, he'll be good there.
Bro,
I mean, even
like-
for
Gosh,
roster spots, they have to be trading the 17th pick because they have a roster crunch.
Yeah,
so.
according to Shams, Memphis will draft 17 now via OKC.
Yeah.
So
way to go,
so there you go.
Shams. God, man.
He got a little.
He
He was
sucks.
trying to
Bring
beat.
back
He was trying to beat people to the punch.
Yep. He was trying to beat him, but
Yeah, but then
boy, what would you have done if it was actually for just 2 seconds and then they got the pick right here, dude? Like, what would you have done?
that would have been as mind-boggling as the Luka trade. like
Like,
you don't
what would
trade
you have-
16th overall picks for seconds. It's
No. Or else everyone would do it.
just got home Blazers doing anything. Nope.
Corey Stewan, which was Pastels, says, I hope we can do something like Grayson Allen for Cam Johnson and the number 26 from the Nuggets. What do you think we would have to do to get Cam Johnson back?
Grayson for
It'd be sweet
Race
to
down
me.
for Cam Johnson and number 26.
I mean, I just don't see why.
Grace now being worth that much, but
There's
I don't see why Denver would do that because they kind of need
Yeah.
to replenish their depth. So consolidating that pick with Cam Johnson for Grayson Allen doesn't really make a whole.
and what's
ton of
Cam
sense
Johnson's
to me.
contract?
Like, I think
Didn't he
it'd be
just
more
sign?
likely to be like they want to get off Christian Brown's contract and trade 26 for Grayson Allen with Christian Brown.
I mean, Cam Johnson's in the final year, so I don't. Yeah, I'm with Tori. I don't see them doing something like that.
I think value-wise,
one-
it's a decent, like, hypothetical trade, but
No one will make me hate Cam Johnson, by the way, so you guys can keep trying.
I mean, Grayson does have a few years left, so if they just wanted to do it for that, like swapping a contract and having a player that they can retain for a while longer, but even then, like,
yeah, I just don't think it's enough of an upgrade to justify giving.
yeah, it doesn't sound like something that's plausible.
I think if you're Denver, you gotta hope Cam Johnson bounces back next year.
Me as a Suns fan, go ahead and bounce him back here to Phoenix. I would love that. Just as a personal
Dude. I mean, I don't know why people are I mean, like, I need to look up his stats. I know, hey Dot, I'm being emotional. Please allow it. You know?
OKC going to be selling players soon. Minnesota dumped Randall for nothing. I mean, that's why getting Mara was so important for them at 12, because they can literally dump Hartenstein and have his replacement ready to go. Like, that was the most perfect fitting pick of the draft. Tor, do you make these moving graphics at the bottom so clean? I wish. No, it's just ESPN. I have made similar graphics to this before, though.
or used to be the graphic king.
I used to.
I mean, used to.
I used to
Still is.
spend.
Used
I used
to.
to spend like 50 to 60 hours making the graphics for the draft stream. Gabe knows.
Oh, we know.
I would be up all night the night before, just me, myself, and I working on.
And then bro said, "I love tacos,"
Yeah.
and that stopped.
He said,
real
I need to
quick.
focus on these pre-Taco Tuesday tacos. Bro ate himself to sleep and couldn't make the graphics.
Yeah.
Wait,
Same
wait,
with
he's
trade
calorie
deadlines.
counting.
Yeah. Same with trade deadline
forgot.
streams. I'd be up all night. I'd be delusionally crazy when those streams started. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever go that hard again. It's a lot.
I think it was worth it. It looked amazing.
Yeah.
At least it didn't come out looking like crap.
Yeah.
All right, so he was on y'all's Nuggets. All right.
Bro, Shams had Twitter up or X up in shambles, bro, with that first tweet. And then when he corrected everybody's like, all right, cool, we're good. We can chill out too. But that first one, he had people upset.
Why is Jake Fisher tweeting, "We got another trade, ... These guys are so annoying, man. The Memphis is trading number 17 to the Detroit Pistons to move back to number 21 with 3 additional second-round picks. Okay, here's the pick. Where's my YouTube TV?
So this is for Detroit.
Yeah. Oh. I'm not going to be able to hear the pick. So Detroit gets Ibuka Okori. That's a weird pick for them, but okay.
Really is, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I guess Cade's is a 6'6". You could play him next to Cade, but like Jenkins last year was really good for him. That's interesting.
Happy Bar, no, the Suns haven't done any trades. Suns are still at 47 and 47 only. We're waiting to hear some news as we get later into the first round. Some trades are really starting to move now, so we'll see.
So
Let me mute that.
can
So
somebody
the Grizzlies just got 2 seconds from OKC and then picked up 3 more from the Pistons.
They moved down from 16 to 21 to get 5 second-round picks.
Hey,
That shows you how much more valuable mid-first round picks are than seconds. That's why 2 seconds for 16 would have been diabolical.
Can somebody explain to me how and why Cam Johnson, why you guys seem to unanimously feel like Cam Johnson's fallen off the face of the earth? I don't know. I'm
He
genuinely
wasn't that
asking.
good last year.
it looks like he didn't get to shoot a lot, and he shot 43 from 3. Like, that's all I really care about him. 43 from 3.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of picked it up as the season went on, but like his volume dipped.
So you
Yeah.
can't shoot anymore.
He really struggled early in
43% from
the
3.
season. I forget when he picked it up, but like at the start of the season, it was really rough. So yeah, like his efficiency was still fine.
He looked like that looks like
It was, you know what it
Cam
was
Johnson
though,
for
is
the
like
Suns
he was
back in the day.
creating more in Brooklyn. He averaged that 19 points per game, and it was like, oh man, he's
Brooklyn.
He's a different player. And then he gets traded and immediately goes back to a lower role. Just like Michael Porter Jr. is, some high volume off the dribble scorer in Brooklyn. And then if he gets traded this offseason, he'll revert back to kind of who he was in Denver. It's the Nets tax. It happened with McHale too, where these guys are just put up better numbers in Brooklyn because they got nobody else. And then they get traded somewhere else, and they're not actually as good as they were in Brooklyn.
So on his highest usage would have been last year when he got the most shots. He was shooting 7 threes a game. He was hitting 39. He was hitting 39%.
He averaged like 19 a game though.
Yeah, 19 a game, and he's so in low usage, he's shooting 43% from 3 on a team that probably wasn't a good fit for him for whatever reason. He didn't fit inside a new
Yeah,
he didn't
but Denver
try to
wasn't-
get nearly as many options. Go ahead.
Denver was trading. They traded Michael Porter Jr. an unprotected first for him. They weren't trading for a guy to just come in and average 12 a game, even though it was efficient. They were trading for the guy that averaged 19 in Brooklyn. That was their mistake. But now you just have to hope that, like I said, bounce back next year. His role probably won't be taking more shots, so there won't really be an opportunity to like bounce back to what he was in Brooklyn. But yeah, it's kind of a sunk cost at this point. They give up a first for a guy that's not better than the guy they gave up.
I would take him. I would definitely sell my left nut. I'm trying to decide if I would sell both nuts.
What nuts?
Good point. And to get him over Royce O'Neal, I'd replace Royce O'Neal with him in a heartbeat. So,
Well, yeah.
debatable.
I mean, that's not saying a lot.
I
I
mean,
think
it's
Raptors getting Carr. Carr does feel like a Raptors pick. Although I said Sturts was a Grizzlies pick, and then they immediately traded him. So
I mean, he also is definitely an OKC guy.
yeah, that's true.
Gosh, bro. Okay, see you, man.
Rich get richer, just like you, Sundo.
Trading down
1%
I
or
wish.
Sundo.
5 seconds. That's crazy.
1% or Sundo living in a mansion, supporting 7 kids and a wife. You know, it's pretty impressive. Remember when it used to be CP3 in these commercials? Hey Doc, keep living in the past. I'm literally telling you what happened in the last 2 seasons.
Dude, just ignore Haydot, bro. Just ignore Haydot. He be
He's-
trolling you, bro.
He's
He
just
really
he,
be trolling
you
you.
know,
And you be letting him.
you know. He's like,
Okay.
he's just
You be
spent
letting
too
him
much time
rage bait
talking
you
to Code.
because him and Code be rage baiting you in the Booker stuff, and you get upset.
I try to ignore it, you know.
They're out here telling you that Jalen Green's worth building around.
What it seems like is Cam was cooking in Brooklyn, where, like Tori said, he gets a lot of shots. He went to a team that he was probably the 7th option or
An
5th, 6th
established team
option.
with an established future Hall of Famer on the team.
Scored less because he shot less and got less opportunities, but still shot an extremely high 43% from 3. And to you guys, that's see, because you guys want to get rid of Booker and build around Jalen Green. I don't care what you guys think about Cam Johnson, because I know what you cheer for. So that's where I am with that.
Damn, they're not going to get all the picks in before I have to leave.
We gotta go.
Got a rec league game at 8.
Ooh,
We gonna drop a double?
quad dub.
The question
Okay,
is,
nice
will I drop
try.
a triple-double, not a double-double?
Yeah. Okay, well, okay. My bad. Okay, Mr. Badass over here.
He's kind of the
Right.
Wemby of his league. They play in
Man,
jean.
sorry.
They play in jean shorts.
Will
and
you drop a
polos, though.
quadruple double for me, Tori?
It's 4-on-4. They play in jean shorts, bro. It's not that big of a deal.
We
you know
don't-
what I'm
I don't
saying?
care, dude.
We all
I want a
play no
quadruple double, dog.
jean Shorts.
I want a quad double. Okay.
NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Christian Anderson Jr. from Texas Tech University.
Anderson Jr.
Depth pick, I guess. They just traded for Kobe White and they have LaMelo. I don't know. It's kind of weird. He's
Guards.
a good young point guard. Like I
We
said,
love guards.
Charlotte. I don't know why they wouldn't take Sinak. Man, Sinak would be so perfect for him. Sinak, however you say his name. Yeah. Anyway. Moses says, Tori, please have Suns lads on more. This is amazing. Yeah, I will. As long
If
as
you-
Gabe
if
can
you're f-
keep his
I-
mouth under
I don't
control.
even, bro. I don't even know what dispensationalism is. I have no
Oh
clue
my
what that
gosh,
word means.
bro.
I don't know what it means.
You-
So I won't bring it up. But if you should do some Blazers live streams of your games next season.
Like watch parties.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be mixing it up anyway. Like maybe I should.
Maybe just
Watch
the big
party
games.
together. So
Maybe just the
let's
big
look-
games.
Yeah, because I mean,
Game
some
with
games
boys.
is gonna be video, some games is gonna be post game, some games maybe I'll just do a watch party.
You have to do it for the Dame's first game back.
No, I'm going to
bruv.
that. I'm a go.
Oh
to
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
word?
yeah.
Yeah, I want to be in the arena for that. Yeah, absolutely.
Dude,
I might.
I'll
cry.
run your stream. I'll run your stream and have a live feed from you on your phone. But you'll be like, I mean, if you're down.
I'm down. I've
That
never
would be
thought about
sick.
doing that before because it's too technically difficult. You know.
Tory live
just
from
do
the.
what
I
everybody
can
does,
run
just
it.
live stream
I can,
from the
bro,
from live.
I could
You
run
know what I
it
mean?
off
I
camera.
know you
Like
can
I don't
run
even
it.
need to
No,
be
I
on
know.
cam.
I know.
And
Yeah.
then just make sure things are working for you, and then it's just you at the game. That could
That'd be
be
hype.
sick.
That'd be hype. I've thought about like
Corey
if I go to
shows-
games, maybe I
that's a
just
Corey.
stream from my phone directly to YouTube and
Ori
as I drive
shows
home,
speed.
I
Tory show speed.
I'm
Yes.
just gonna be less. I'm just gonna be a little less try hard with the streams. I don't need to talk for 2 hours. I'm gonna keep my post game shows to like an hour, and then the videos I'll go try hard on. That's what I'll go try hard on. But everything else is like, you know what? Why not just stream from my phone driving home from a game and do a 30-minute post game
Yeah.
if I go to a game?
Yeah.
You know, like just mix it up.
Just get one of those holders that like stations your phone so it's like set on you don't have to hold it while you drive and it'll be chill.
It's exhausting being a try hard man. Really is.
I wouldn't know.
See, but that's where I'm jealous of y'all. Y'all just go live and say whatever you want and have fun. Like,
True.
I mean, sometimes it feels good. Sometimes it sucks.
yeah.
Okay.
Just finding that balance. It's about finding that balance. Moto Center
Like when
Wi-Fi
it-
2 asked for that. True.
Whenever you get banned,
Yeah.
for weeks, okay?
Don't get banned.
Shut up, haunted Kiwi. Low key, if Jalen Green looked like TJ McConnell, he'd be SVP's favorite player.
First of all, I don't know
I
why.
mean-
First of all, I don't know why you're calling us out like that. and second of all, chill out, brother. Like, what are we talking about?
I like Jalen Green. My official stance on him has changed. I was warnful. I was a Tory Jones all year. I wasn't as bad as Tory feels towards him, but I was saying, hey, man, look, I'm not going to judge him until I see what he does in the playoffs because he's a 20-point per game scorer every year, and then we don't know what he does in the playoffs except for choke versus Golden State. Well, he lit Golden State up in the play-in game. He was our best player versus the Blazers in the play-in game, and he was our best player through the whole OKC series. He showed up every night and was efficient. And I was just like, okay, I believe in you. I'll stop hating. But if we could get somebody better for you, I would still do that too. Is that fair, Tori?
What'd you say? Can you summarize?
Well, go check the chat summary, the AI chat summary, and maybe it has it for
I
you.
was reading Twitter. My
It's-
bad.
No, you're good. I just feel like he won me over in the playoffs and play-in. He was the best player we had through that thing. He was better than Booker the whole time. So how can I act like he wasn't?
The Raptors timer's going to expire, Muvsy.
If it expires,
it
do you
hit-
not get your
It
pick?
hit zeros. No pick for the Raptors.
Is that what that means?
No. They probably made their pick.
Or is it
Imagine.
just San Antonio,
Graphics
or
is
just
in
San
them.
Antonio gets to pick over and then
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I think it's like, San Antonio would be able to make their pick, and then Toronto could make theirs. Like, so. Like,
Could you imagine if that was a rule and you failed to make your pick in time? You just have to be fired.
Oh, Phylon hasn't been drafted yet. Phylon is good. I forgot about Phylon.
Where's he from?
Alabama. Phylon would be a great pick for anybody at this point. Yeah, Phylon would be their Emmanuel Quickly replacement long term.
And you will quickly.
There's some good names still on the board.
Where's the draft being held at this year?
New York City.
Is it always there?
They rotate, I
The
think.
19th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Alan Graves from Santa Clara.
Alan Graves. Alan Graves.
Looks like an Alan Graves.
I don't even know what that means.
Just looks like an Alan Graves. bro.
Mubsy
Like
says
that
who?
name-
Mubsy, learn
When
ball.
you see that
bro.
name and you see that face, it makes the most sense, bro.
He played for. This is another Santa Clara guy, just like Jalen Williams, just like Brandon Podziemski. He kind of has the Podziemski hair, just a little more brunette.
Bro looks like he went to University of Cal, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't. No one does.
On an art scholarship.
If Phylon
Freaking
goes to
Bob
San
Ross
Antonio,
looking
bro,
ass.
I mean, they don't really need guards. Break him down. He can shoot a little bit. Like, he's just kind of like a well-rounded player. I don't really think there's like creation there to the level where he has a ton of upside as like a go-to scorer. But like, I think he's a good glue guy. This kind of feels similar to like the Colin Murray Boyles pick from last year, where they got a good glue guy that, you know, is probably never going to be a star, but can be a really good role player. And that's kind of how I see him. Like, he'll be a 3-and-D, can attack a closeout type of thing. Go look at draft Twitter. All the spreadsheet guys on draft Twitter, they have him as like a top 4 prospect. Though, which is kind of BS. He's not that level of prospect, but yeah. Santa Clara keeps putting players into the league, though. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Can you tell us about Koa Pete and how do you know, or have you done? I know you.
Yeah,
this
I mean,
your
he was a
normal
highly
year.
touted prospect. He just can't shoot, and he's like 6'7". He's strong, can play bully ball, can knock
Describe
down a mid-range
can't
jumper.
shoot.
like Ryan Dunn probably is like the low
So, like,
tier.
It's not a broken jumper. It just don't go in.
I mean, what's the difference?
Looking, you know what I mean? Like some people, like Oso. It's not like he's jacking up Oso style circus jumpers.
Yeah, I
that-
mean, his form isn't terrible, but he was 62% from the free throw line, so that's not particularly good. I mean, he shot 35%.
No.
If you look at his numbers, he shot 35% from 3, but he made 7 all year. He's 7 for 20. Like, he's not a 3-point shooter.
So
He's one of those guys where
how
if you
good
could,
is he
if you could
defensively?
develop, not too sure on his defense. Like, he plays bully ball. He's athletic. Like, he's athletic finisher around the rim. He can pass a little bit. He'd be the type of guy where if you could develop a jumper, he'd be very intriguing. But that's just a
Sounds
big
like Ryan
if.
Dunn.
Yeah. I mean, he's different from Ryan Dunn in terms of, like, the type of offensive player he is. He's a better offensive player, more well-rounded offensive player.
Chris Stu says Joshua Jefferson is our guy, Sundo. Joshua Jefferson. Who is Joshua Jefferson? Let's do the.
He'd be one of those well-rounded guys. Yeah, he'd make some sense. Although you have Fleming, I don't feel like a strictly 4-man is the type of position you need.
Do you think Fleming can be a starting 4 for us?
Long term, potentially, as like your fifth
Okay.
best starter.
Reportedly, some seem to think that he's going to be getting the nod this year. Reportedly, like that's the plan. I don't know what that means by starting, but
I don't hate it.
poor Ryan Dunn, bro.
Phylon the Fox replacement? Yeah. Yeah, I'd be pissed if they end up with Phylon. Or Phylon, Kareem Lopez, and Senek. If there's any way the Blazers could get one of those 3 guys, that'd be awesome. I don't think
Ready for Gary to come into our
chat.
chat and be like, "This is the greatest pick ever."
You think they're definitely moving off Fox now?
I think they should, but
Oh yeah.
I mean, who's going to trade for
After
him?
that,
Why does bro look like Bad Bunny? Why does bro look like Bad Bunny? Bad Bunny. Sundo's favorite artist, by the way.
yeah, yo, hey, he makes some bangers. You know,
Look at those glasses.
I kind of like him.
I don't know the. I
Don't get his
clearly I don't-
copywritten now because that was too
Oh
good.
yeah, Cameron
All
Carr
right.
is still here. Is it Ryan Dunn, the guy from Jackass?
Might as well be at this point. Okay. That's what Coach Ott sees when he looks at him.
Who?
Ryan Dunn from Jackass.
Yeah, if you're San Antonio, you take LeBaron Phylon and you run. Like, if the Thunder get Bennett, Sturz, and Ade Mara, and then the Spurs get Phylon, it's just so freaking annoying. Like, those teams know what to do, where the Blazers have the 16th pick and they take young freaking Hansen. I guarantee you the Thunder or Spurs will not take young Hansen at 16. That says a lot. Because they're good organizations.
Has LeBron officially opted back in next year? As far as like saying he's going to play?
I think he's just a straight up free agent. Like, he's playing next year, it sounds like, but
I thought he was still deciding.
Cue the LeBron James to Phoenix Suns video just for clicks and views.
yeah.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
He's like, I've tried it.
We've tried every year because it is something that Suns fans bring up every year. So we mention it every year and it never works. Nobody cares. It's not going to happen.
yeah, I mean, I know you guys are used to players wanting to come there, but why would he want to go there?
Well, his son plays at Arizona.
He what?
Could be helpful. His son plays at Arizona.
Plays in Arizona, you know, little Brycey
His
Bryce.
son attends Arizona is on the basketball team. I wouldn't say he
It is
plays
on-
in
yeah, I
Arizona.
agree.
On the opposite side of the state too.
Like what? He's gonna
which
go
mean-
play for the Phoenix Suns so he can go to Arizona games and look at his kids sitting on the bench.
You hear that, Bryce? We know you're watching. We don't condone this. We do not condone this, Bryce.
God, hurry up with the picks, man. All right, here we go.
He's like, I gotta go.
LeBaron Phylon, GG's.
The San Antonio Spurs select Jaden
Oh yeah, Jaden Quaintance exists. Wow. If he can get healthy next to Wemby, that's terrifying.
Gabe,
That's terrifying.
we might get some people at this rate. Some dudes might drop to the second round at this rate.
There's just a lot of dudes in this class. It's a great draft class. Like,
So
Quaintance with Wemby on defense, if Quaintance is healthy and lives up to his billing, is absolutely
How big
where's
is he?
Gary? 6.
He's been injured. Like, he barely played last year. He's been very injury prone, so that's why he fell. But like, if healthy, he's probably a top 10 player from the class.
Jaden, pleased to make your acquaintance type shit, you know?
God, their defense. Castle, Quaintance, Wemby, Carter, Bryant.
No,
6'10".
Burner.
He's 6'10", Gabe.
Wow. Perfect next to Wemb.
Phylon dropping the same way Yakuchonis did last year. Yeah. I mean, but Yakuchonis was looked at as somebody that would go like 6 to 10 and then fell to 15th. Phylon was somebody that was looked at that could go like 10 to 15. And
Our guy,
or
Yakuchonis.
21. Phylon, I think last year goes like 9th or 10th. Oh, Kasparis went 20th. Yeah, you're right. Where'd I get 15th from? Yeah, it is pretty similar, actually. So this Detroit pick is to Memphis. I mean, if Memphis can trade down 5 spots, get 5 seconds, and then take Phylon here. Kareem Lopez. Yeah, Phylon and Kareem Lopez are my top 2 players on the board. Senak right behind him. If I made a big board, I probably would have had all those guys top 20.
Don't pay attention to the chat. Sundo ain't nothing down there good.
What, the
Quaintance is
chat?
Mm-hmm.
Quaintance is a project, yeah, but the Spurs are the type of team that can take a chance on him. His defense might be good enough where he could play day one, though.
I just keep hitting refresh on X. Like that stick, the meme of the guy poking the stick with the stick, poking the rock. Come on, do something. That's me right now, hitting refresh on this browser for the Suns. Come on, do something. Just poking that
That
rock
reminds me
right
of
now.
free agency.
Just poking the rock right now. That's me right now, dude.
The other question I had about Koa,
Mm-hmm.
Latori. Do you mind if I call you by your full name, Latori?
You mean Victory?
Ooh. Bro, you should. If you have a son, you should name him Victor Tory Jones. Oh, that has a crazy ring to it. And you could just call him Victory.
Victor Torrey Jones.
That's sick. Where do you think he goes? Like, will the Suns have a chance? Because they're apparently they're
I don't think he falls to 47. I think there's
Who?
Koa. They
No,
need
they're
to trade up for
going
him.
to have to trade up into the upper second to get somebody like that. But I think
I still think there's a good chance he goes before the end of this first round. To be honest.
Who would you rather? Who should the Suns want more? Him or Baba, Black Sheep Miller?
Koa.
Because
He's better
better player.
and younger.
at
Everything.
better at.
Basketball.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're talking about hopscotch. Okay.
better at everything, Gabe.
I mean, he's gonna be like a athletic lob target pick and roll guy that can finish really strong around the rim and like playmaking and pass a little bit. Like Baba's not a playmaker passer like that at the NBA level. Baba's not physically imposing at the NBA level like Koa Pete could be.
Yeah, dude, bro is 250, Gabe. Koa is 250.
and athletic and moves well. Like
250.
he's,
and he's
you
6'8",
know what he
6'6",
is. You know what he reminds me of. He reminds me of a
Want that.
4-man Zion.
Yeah. Like
I'll take it.
yeah.
Like he's not Zion, but that's like the archetype, you know. So
As long as he doesn't have a hub subscription, I'm good. You know,
As long as he's not messing with freaking what was that chick's name? Amber, not
Mrs. Built Back Better.
yeah. Built Ford Tough.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Oh,
It
my
is
God.
crazy. Crazy's the when you see her, crazy's the only word that comes to mind, brother. I mean, my goodness.
Tori, do you
May the
regret-
Lord have mercy on her soul for what she's done to her body, bro. Okay. Woo!
Tori, do you regret making the playoffs with the talent of this draft class? No, I think it'll be good for some of the young players, and we would have owed a pick next year anyways, so get it out of the way. But also, I didn't trust this organization to make the right pick anyway. I mean, trading to the second, you can get probably a pretty decent player in the second.
Once or twice busy, but I wasn't proud.
You guys are going to end up with the guy that committed to Gonzaga and then decommitted to enter the draft that I hate. That's who you guys are going to end up with. All right, here's the... Let me turn up the volume.
Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Kareem Lopez.
Okay, so the Grizzlies get Kareem Lopez. Yeah,
AKA Bad Bunny.
this is a good draft for him. This is a really good draft for him. Trade down 5 spots, you still get Lopez. They took, Cam Boozer. Yeah, it was a good draft for them. Coward, Kareem Lopez, Cam Boozer, Zach Edey. It's a good youth movement. Philly needs guard depth. There's your LeBaron Philon spot. Since they inexplicably traded away Jared McCain. Yeah, Jack Cale. Do you know who that is?
Mm-mm.
He's German. He committed to Gonzaga. And then he basically like entered the draft and stayed in the draft. His agent said, yeah, college would have been a complete waste of time. He was never going to play in college. It's like, why the hell did you commit to Gonzaga then? So basically just left Gonzaga high and dry with like a spot that they thought they had filled, like unfilled, that he never planned on going there. So yeah, as a Gonzaga fan, don't F with him. But you guys are going to get him at 47, watch. Actually, it might not last that far.
What's his game like?
Athletic, can score, can pass. He's kind of like a prototypical guard prospect with some size.
Bully ball from Bad Bunny Jr.
He could be a star.
Yeah?
Yeah. I really like his game. A year ago, he was looked at as like a top 7, 8 player in this draft.
Sixers coming up.
I think
What Romp's got to say.
I think I have one more pick.
I wonder what he wants. Yeah?
Yeah.
Busy thinks Koa goes in the next 5 picks.
Well, there are some teams like the Knicks could definitely use a player like that. They're coming up.
I think Phylon goes in the next 3 picks.
Call up Romp, see what he thinks.
Don't let
He's
Phylon
probably
go.
watching this right now.
Yeah.
We did not that long ago, so I saw him on the old Twitter.
Yeah. What are they going to do? Is Embiid just coming back? Or I thought his
Yeah. Sounds like it.
contract was getting
Ooh, they're losing Oubre and Quentin Grimes.
Wonder how old Oubre is now.
Yeah, Oubre, Quentin Grimes. Did you not hear me just say Quentin Grimes?
Grimes actually, by the way, I know you know this too. Grimes started living up to the potential we thought he had
Mhm.
for them too. Yeah. Not just like, but we're so guard heavy now, dude. Not that I wouldn't want him.
Yeah, well, I mean, he would be exactly what Tori said we needed. Imagine Quentin Grimes coming off the bench to back up Booker or Green, and you have somebody there that can get a bucket finally. Yeah, I take that.
Bro got a damn broken blood vessel from stressing out over the draft so much.
Look, bro, bro's about to cry. Look at bro, looks nervous too.
This would be a stressful one to be at as a player because it's like seems like they don't know who's going to get taken. You'd be sitting there like, man, I literally might be a second rounder. Showed up in a suit.
There's nothing so far on Philly on X. Usually there's a guy that kind of gives me some hints on who's getting picked, but there's nothing on here right now, so nobody knows. They just hit 0.
I don't think they know who they want to take.
No, I don't think they know either. Saw an ad for Jack in the Box 2 tacos.
Don't mention it.
Don't do that to me.
Oh, I was talking about myself because your boy hasn't been able to eat.
Bro looks like
anything.
Bro looks like he is in Migos.
Main drop top.
Drop top.
Based on
The
Phylon's
fourth
reaction,
guy.
I feel like it's Phylon. Can we announce the pick, Adam Silver? Yeah, this is my last pick.
Oh, they got to get the jersey printed out. It's like the NFL, bro. The pick's been in, but you got to wait all 10 minutes for them to freaking screen print the jersey.
True. See ya, Icy. Zuby from St. John's to the Knicks would be cool. Stay in the city. Personally, I think Quentin Grimes is better than Jalen Green. That's a comment from my
See?
chat.
Told you, Gabe. Told you what do you say.
Yeah, it's going to be Phylon. I think he's tearing up. Finally!
With the 22nd pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers,
The Philadelphia 70 selectors.
Phylon Jr. from the University
Phylon Jr., there you go.
What did he say?
You said
Selling these Sixers.
selected these Sixers. Bro's having a stroke on live TV. We're laughing at him.
Well,
That's
there's
crazy.
your third guard, dude. Maxi Edgecombe and Phylon is crazy.
Maury's cooking.
Yeah, congrats, Romp. Wherever you are,
Yep.
wherever you've been.
Good pickup.
All right,
And now,
I'm out,
brother.
y'all. Yeah, I'll stream tomorrow, chat, because the Blazers might do something. We'll see. Watch them trade for a pick after I'm out of here. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us. These Suns boys will be live for a little bit longer, so you can go check out their stream, Suns Valley Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to both
that?
channels.
What's that? Freaking.
Are you asking for money? What is that?
Oh, freaking! Do you remember Dave Chappelle, the Rick James skit where he's like, "That's what I was doing." Anyway, moving on.
I don't.
I
Hit the
forget
like.
that you're a zoomer.
I'm a zoomer. Yeah. Hit the like. I'm out here. Have have a good rest of your night.
Later, man.
And
Good luck
I'll
in your
see you
game.
boys later. Yep. Yep. Hopefully I won't need
Don't
it. I'm
split
not
your-
gonna be like stretched out. I'm gonna be getting there and then like playing
Pause.
2 minutes in. Yeah.
Don't split your
Well,
jean shorts, okay?
I can gladly say I don't own a single.
I hope
pair.
you don't show up stretched out. You know what I'm saying?
Pause. Anyway, goodbye. Peace out. Go Blazers.